This shit crazy, man. Fucking 10th scientist, like UFO specialist, found dead. Found dead. They found these guys that have been shot. One of them was shot right in front of his house. Others just disappeared like mysteriously. This shit's crazy. So we're gonna put the question up. I mean, what do people think? It seems pretty obvious it's a cover up, but there have been some weird details. Hey, what's up, Tyresha? How you doing, mama? You heard about this shit going on here in America? They're getting ready to release the UFO files. Trump has been talking about releasing the UFO files, and since he made the announcement, 10 fucking scientists have been killed. Just 10th one was found dead yesterday. There was one or two, a couple of them just fucking disappeared. They don't even know where they're at yet. 10, bro, 10. Like, it's not, like maybe one or two. No. It's insane, yo. I just can't wrap my head around it. No sound. Can you hear me? Hmm. Here we go. All right, can you hear me? There we go. There we go. So yeah, I just want to get a few people in here and see what they think. See what they think. I mean, I've had these weird experiences too, where it's like as soon as I spoke about the shit, my views start. I want to get too into it even because I don't want it to hurt my YouTube channel. That's how sensitive this shit is. That's how sensitive this shit is. Is that I'm like scared to talk about it anymore because when I have in the past, it fucked my account up. Now we see these guys are literally getting killed. So it's like, whoa, okay. You know, you guys seen some of the shit that I've recorded. I don't think they want that type of shit on YouTube. Because, yo, how did I record a whole portal opening up in the sky and it's got like 60 views? Make it make sense. I recorded like one of the most mind-boggling phenomenons I think I've ever seen on the internet, period. I don't think I've seen anything like that crazy on the internet, period. And it got like 60 views. And then the view count on my other videos went down. So it's just like, damn, like you kind of got to leave it alone. If you wanna function in this atmosphere in the social media world, you really do gotta watch your mouth. Moonstar, hey mama, how you doing today? So I'm just starting to realize that it's hard for me to accept it because it's like, especially with the shit that I know, it's not like, I just feel like the shit that I know is not gonna hurt anybody. But I don't know, 10 fucking scientists now. So since Moonstar, have you heard about this? Since Trump mentioned releasing the UFO files, 10 of these UAP specialists have been found dead. Or some of them weren't even found. Some of them were still have not been found. One of them, they shot him in front of his house. And the family, so one of these scientists, these guys work for NASA, and I mean they have all types of what's the word? Credentials. These guys have some of the most amazing credentials you could possibly, they work for NASA. These guys are literally really rocket scientists, and they have been really studying, doing like reverse engineering on some of these UAPs that they found. So the guys that are working on all this stuff, They're just like popping up 10 now. Like maybe like one or two. Fucking 10. Yo, what's up, Graf? Ain't this crazy? So one of them was shot. One of them got shot in front of his fucking house. And the family went to the news and said they believe it was totally unrelated. It was just like an isolated incident that had absolutely nothing to do with UFO files. Like, okay, 10 of them, if maybe I would believe you if like 9 others weren't killed at this point. But y'all heard, like, the family is saying the dude gets shot in front of his fucking house. He's a rocket scientist or whatever that works for NASA that studies these things, these UAPs, reverse engineers and is trying to rebuild them. Shot dead in front of his house. Is murdered, shot, killed in front of his house. And the family's saying, no, it's unrelated to anything. We think it was isolated. It's like, what? Well, what? Why else would somebody shoot a fucking scientist? Yo, Tony Tone, what's up, my boy? Did you hear about this shit, bro? You heard about all these rocket scientists and engineers getting killed? Big Pop, what up, dog? This shit's crazy, bro. Yeah, bro. I think it was just yesterday they found the 10th one. 1-0. 10 of them. 10 fucking rock. Dude, 10 UAP specialists now. Since when did Trump make the announcement about releasing the files? Probably, what, like a month, 2 months ago? Well, I mean, that's what we're trying to... We don't know. Trump made the announcement. And I don't think Trump... I mean, if Trump wouldn't say, like, hey, I'm going to release the files and then kill all these people, he just wouldn't have talked about releasing them at all. I would imagine. I mean, he's not... Even if you don't like him, he's not like a fucking idiot. You don't become president by being a dumbass. So... But who knows these days? But so Trump said he's going to release these UFO or UAP files. And then all these scientists just start dropping dead like flies. They're not conspiracies. They're not conspiracies when people are disappearing, when people are getting shot and killed in front of their house. I don't even know what happened to the guy last night. I probably should have looked that up before I jumped on here. I don't know if anybody has a laptop or anything nearby. If you could look it up, just look up, see how the guy was killed last night. Because they've been killed in all different types of ways. I mean, some were murdered, some just disappeared and still haven't been found. But I don't think, and none of them were like natural deaths. It wasn't like, yeah, they're not counting natural deaths. They're counting people getting killed and disappearing. So, then when I see that, I'm like, oh, okay, maybe I should leave this topic alone. Because you know the shit I posted, y'all seen the shit I posted, I recorded a goddamn portal in the sky, and it stuck at like 60 views, and there was a noticeable drop in my view count right after I posted that. And it's like, damn, like, I literally see these things everywhere, and if I tried to tell people that, they'll think I'm crazy. But you guys seen the shit now. I don't know if you've been... I showed a couple times I've seen these things. I see them everywhere. So I don't think it's like me special, like me particular. I just think I'm more observant than a lot of people. Like I look up at the sky a lot. When I was a kid, I used to like watching planes fly over and shit. I still do. I watch a plane fly over and I like wonder who's on the plane or like think about where they're going. Sometimes I'll look at the plane and be like, damn, I wish I was on that plane right now getting the fuck out this bitch. So I'll be looking up at the sky a lot anyway my whole life. It's kind of weird, but so I'll notice a lot of the shit and then I'll record it. But this happened before, bro. So I recorded a bunch of crazy shit probably about a year ago, around New Year's last year, and posted it. I started doing doing deep dive and research on all this shit, finding out specifically what type of planes were flying over, and then sometimes they wouldn't show up on the radar, and I was finding that wherever these orbs were, I would always find private planes. They were like these little Bombay, Beach Bombay or something, or Bombay Bonanza. They're like these little miniature private planes. Some of them are like 5-seater, 6-seater planes. And whenever you would see these orbs, you'd see these little planes flying around. So I'm like, are they going up there to get a closer look? And this was before they started doing the cloud seeding too. So that was going on about a year ago. And then I noticed they started doing the cloud seeding to cover the sky. But I really probably should not talk about this anymore. I'm not saying they would kill me. I don't think they would kill me. But they'll prevent me from becoming like a legitimate streamer. Which I do want to do. Like I want to make this, I want to be able to do this, like, you know. I want to be an actual streamer. And I'm going to be. I guess it's like any other job. You know, you got rules you got to follow. Like if you go into work, you can't just like go in with your shirt off and no shoes. You got to follow the rules, so. Yeah. Yeah, Graf. Yeah, I recorded a ton of them. I recorded a bunch of them. There was these ones I recorded in Marcus Hook. One of them was like big as shit. It was like, but it was like smaller than a plane. It was like a miniature plane or something. And it flew right over the houses. And I was the only person outside. So it was like, it was like the whole goddamn Marcus Hook. Nobody was outside. So this is another time that I'm the only person that saw it. You try to explain it to people, you sound crazy. But I'm always outside, so that's why I noticed it. I can't sit in the house for some reason. Until I'm like tired and shit. But yeah. This is all connected. Graf, were you on a live when I showed that when I recorded that portal, John? Did you see the video I posted of that? Shit like that, I can't post it like that. I gotta stay away from it. Cause this shit is getting too real. Like I said, I'm not important enough for them to try to kill me. But they could try to fuck my, you know, prevent me from becoming a streamer. Because my numbers were doing good, you know, and they still are. My numbers have been going up still. But I seen a slowdown there. So I'm going to fall back. But maybe we'll get into it later if we have a point where we're a little more stable and shit like that. Right now I'm trying to make it. But yeah, I took a bunch of these videos off of my page. I'm the drone that I seen over in Marcus Hook, it flew right over the houses. I'm telling you, it looked like it was like 5 feet above the houses. And I was just walking down the street. My cousin lives like right there on Market. If like a block up from the school. And yeah, I was walking, my car was down in that parking lot at the bottom. Nah, that's a fact, Graf. Yeah. Basically, that's where we're at today. So, like, what do y'all think? Like, so do you think like Trump and the current administration has something to do with it, or do you think there's like this deep state? I mean, there definitely is a deep state. They're being exposed, especially now with the JFK files, the Epstein files. Nobody read the JFK files. He released the JFK files. It was like nobody gave a fuck. There wasn't a smoking gun saying the CIA did it, but the JFK files made it extremely fucking obvious that it was a government job. Yeah, you read it, Graf? So, did you read the part in the hey, what's up, Cookie? Thank you so much. Thank you. Did you read the part in the files, in the JFK files, where the Lee Harvey Oswald had dinner or lunch at a diner the day before with 2 Dallas police officers, and the CIA had been monitoring Lee Harvey Oswald for like weeks or months. So that means they were monitoring him when this happened, because they had been monitoring him this whole time. He had lunch with 2 fucking, you're coming in hot. For sure. That's how I like it. Man. Yeah, they said Lee Harvey Oswald had dinner with 2 Dallas cops. And the CIA, this was in the CIA's report. They were tracking him, watching him. And this was in their report that he sat down with cops and was having dinner or like lunch with them at a diner. The day before he killed JFK. Killed JFK allegedly. So, there's a lot of weird shit that got exposed. Love Trump or hate him, a lot of this shit is out there now because he put it out there. Trust me, there's plenty of shit I don't love. I don't love the war. I don't love gas prices right now. I'm not somebody that's gonna like kiss Trump's ass for everything, but I'll give the guy credit when he deserves it. And dude, if Trump didn't win, we would have never gotten any of these Epstein files. We would never have, well, the UFO files. I don't know what's gonna happen with them now. But let's be real. If Kamala Harris became president, we wouldn't have seen any of this shit. The Epstein files and none of that. I mean, what do you guys think? Do you think she would have released it? I don't like getting into like Democrats are better, Republicans are like, I'm not taking money from no politicians to promote their brand. Cause that's all that shit is, the Democrat, Republican. It's a fucking brand. And then you buy into it. You buy into it or you be a free thinker. Those are your only 2 options. Being Democrat or Republican is not the option. Being brainwashed or not being brainwashed are the only 2 options. When somebody can't criticize a politician, can only criticize the other side, or can't credit a politician, can only credit the other side, or they'll try to credit the other side for things this side did. That's when you lost, you know? Yeah, me too, Cookie. Me too. I think, this was my first time ever voting for a Republican. The last time I voted was for a Democrat. And that was, the first time Trump won, I'd actually voted for Bernie Sanders. But Bernie Sanders clearly won that primary. So then when they forced him to step down and try to just vote for Hillary Clinton, I'm like, absolutely not. We didn't choose Hillary Clinton. Y'all forced us to, y'all did the you did the primary, and then you just, like what, we just did that for nothing? You can just choose? Our vote doesn't mean anything? And then I seen them do it again with Kamala Harris. In their primaries, everybody voted for Biden. And then all of a sudden, it's like they appoint Kamala Harris like she's a queen. And now they're, no kings. Okay, well, what do you call it when they totally ignore your vote and tell you who you can vote for? Like, what do you call it when you vote for someone and they say, no, you can't, that's not an option. We're going to put someone else in there for you and you will vote for them. I mean, what? And then they go and they say, oh, Trump's trying to end fair elections. It's like, yo, you guys haven't respected a fair election in like a decade. Or longer than that. I mean, when was the shit they did that with Bernie Sanders and fucked him over? When I seen that, it really made it hard for me to keep supporting those people. Yeah, no, you're right, Cookie. You're right, Cookie. Someone pointed this out to me the other day, and I was like, damn, that was mad accurate. A lot of these people that you notice that are like super angry and like super aggressive about their politics, they're like these violent little incels. They're people that are like they're not actually like, it's like they want to be tough. They want to like, look, I don't know, man. I really think that a lot of these people that are just snapping out, going crazy over it, they just need to get laid and they'll be fine. Do I want Trump to keep running? What does that mean? Damn, somebody took the like away. I have four likes, and then someone took it away because I said I don't like that the Democrats rigged elections blatantly in front of our face. Because I said that the Democrats, because I voted for a Democrat who won the primaries, and then the Democrat said, nope, your vote doesn't matter. This is who you're getting vote for, Hillary Clinton, bitch. And then they did it again with So what I'm wondering is, do you think they run a man in the primaries because they feel like a woman can't win? B Wayne, what up, my guy? Yeah, they a bunch of pussies, bro. Look. Yeah, look, William Ray, you're showing us, you're showing us the type of person exactly what I'm talking about, bro. It's like you're mad, you know what I'm saying, for no reason. I'm sitting here telling you I voted for Democrats my whole life, and then what did I say? What did I say that would make you think I'm a Trumper? William Ray, you tell us right now. You tell this room right now. What did I say that would make you think I'm a Trumper? Tell me right now. I'll wait, William Ray. Because I said the election was bullshit. Because I voted for Bernie Sanders and then they forced him to step down and tried to force us to vote for Hillary Clinton, which is a fact. But I'm a Trumper if I say that. So that's where we're at. Well, that is where we're at. Bunch of violent incels. They just want to hurt people and they're mad. They're really mad at their life. But you know, they're trying to make it about politics. And just wasting time, energy, all that. Yeah, Graf, it's not like I'm even shitting on Democrats. It's not like I'm like sucking Trump off. I'm saying that was wrong. Bro, you can't just do that. If we vote for someone in the primary, you can't just fucking take them out. You can't just be like, nah. Or like with Biden. Look, they just did it again. They ran Biden. The Democrat voters voted for Biden, and then last minute they swapped them out and put Kamala in there. That's 2 times now. They run a man to win the primaries and then swap it out with a woman. I don't know why, but they did do it twice. And if there was a solid woman that ran for president, I would never not vote for someone because it's a woman. Because there are women out there that are more clear-minded and better decision makers than a lot of men. So there are women that could run the country, you know? You don't like Democrats either. You believe his lies. Who, what? That's not a, bro, what are you talking about? What lies? Like, look, this is what I'm saying. The boy William Ray, people like him, he doesn't even have anything to say. He's just like, oh, you believe his lies. I believe whose lies and what lies of theirs do I believe? Like, you don't even have anything regular to say. Yeah, no, Graf, I'm with you 100%. I'm with you. I don't support this war at all. I don't support the war at all. We took their nuclear bunkers out. They should have, that was it. Because really, we just were worried. I thought we were just worried about them having nukes, which is a valid concern. We've been worried about that for decades. But, I mean, there's still, this should be, this shit should not be going on still. Yeah. Yeah, William, you just keep repeating yourself. I asked you what lies do I believe, and you still haven't answered. So yeah, you're saying I'm repeating myself. No, like I'm literally just trying to get you to tell me what the fuck are you talking about. Saying you believe his lies. First of all, I don't know who he is that you're talking about, so you should clarify that. Second of all, I don't know what lies you're saying I believe, so you should clarify that too. Otherwise, you just sound like a fucking idiot. I'm sure pretty much everybody in the room can see that. Bro. Yo. Yeah, see, this is the type of people we're talking about. These are the type of people you just can't have a conversation with. Bro, vague as fuck. Do you believe his lies? What? Do you suck dick? How about that? Do you suck penis? Do you want Joe Biden's penis in your ass? How's that? Why don't you answer that question? Do you believe his lies? Oh, you probably believe his lies, don't you? Like, bro, you motherfuckers are so weird with the politics shit. People should really be My fault, yo. My fault. That was kind of crazy. That was crazy, but it's too late now. It's already out there. What's done is done. Do I believe the economy is good? I mean, the gas prices are fucking me up. Gas prices are fucking me up. I mean, the cost of everything. I'm assuming you probably you don't pay your own rent and don't buy your own food. Because if you did, you would know that the cost of rent started shooting through the roof in like 2010, around then. And since then, it's just everything's been affordable. It doesn't matter who's in office. None of them are slowing down inflation. Where have you been? Are you eating mommy and daddy's food? Is mommy... Yo, I think mommy just heated up some fucking dino bites for you. You fucking... Go upstairs. Mommy just brought home a 12-pack of cream soda, you fucking idiot, and fruity pebbles. Like, where you been at, bro? Have you not been paying rent? Rent's been up for like over 10 years. It shot through the roof. I had my first crib in 2004. 2004, when I was 21, I had my own house, 3-bedroom row house in South Philly, $690 a month. That same row house right now, probably like $1,200, $1,500. So, yeah. Bro, are you not listening to me? You just like keep responding. All right, bro. I'm over this conversation. I can't speak with low IQ people like this. Oh damn, forces. What happened, bro? I mean, you don't have to talk about it if you don't want. What the fuck happened? Yeah, no, I'm just saying, like, I was trying to entertain, like, see if he would have anything intelligent to say, but he just keeps saying dumbass shit. I didn't mean to pin his message. Nah, you can't argue with dumbass motherfuckers, bro. You just can't. Yo, you know what one of the best features on YouTube Live is that, yo, what up, Mo? How you feeling, bro? I'm good, man. I'm living. I'm alive. There's this feature on YouTube Live where you don't block them, but you just hide them. So he's probably still in the comments, leaving comments, and we can't even see him. And they'll just be down there just like fucking triggering themselves all crazy. Isn't that crazy? Like, yo, that's one of my favorite features. Anybody who's a mod in here, I highly suggest never block anybody. Just put them on mute, bro. It'll make them so salty. No, he's just crying about politics, bro. Like, I'm not here to talk about politics. It's like talking to a fucking brick wall. Absolutely, it is. It is. And then when you put him on when you hide him, then he literally is just talking to a brick wall, basically. He's talking to his bedroom in mommy's house. He's talking to fucking front, his bedroom door at mommy's house. He's fucking talking to his dino bites. He's talking to his dino bites and a little pile of ketchup next to it. Bro's talking to his pizza rolls. His Tostino pizza roll. You know he's probably in there getting salty too. Hey, go upstairs. Mommy said the pizza rolls are ready. Exactly, Graf. We don't have to agree on politics for me to fuck with you. I don't invest that much energy in any of these people. Because if you have half a brain, you can see no matter who is president, the price of rent's not going down. The price of nothing. Once the price goes up to a point, it doesn't go back down. Ever. Never, no matter who is president. Thank you, Mackenzie. That is very sweet of you to bring that to bring that good godly energy in here. Offended, so he is. He probably was just on someone else's live bitching in there too, so you can't even take these guys too serious. There was one guy, I forget if you guys were in here. I was kind of in bad shape last night. I've been drinking and shit, and I really didn't feel like going on live, but it was like, damn, I don't want to take too many days off, you know. I want to stay in touch with everybody, so I forced myself to come on this joint. I was a little tipsy, bro. This dude started talking shit, man. I got out of pocket last night. He's soft like a baby's ass. He's soft like baby shit. Bro, softer than some baby shit. He's probably down there still leaving comments, not realizing we can't see it. Cause I did that. I put someone on hide. I put them. Oh, thank you, Mackenzie. Oh no, wait, Cookie. My bad. For some reason, there was someone else right above it. It looked like it was him. Thank you so much. You gotta give people enough rope to hang on or hang themselves, man. You know what I'm saying? But you got drunk on Monday night. You know what? Sometimes you just gotta let it rip. I don't know. It's like I don't really get drunk, like barely ever either, but just bored last night. Were any of you guys in there? There was fucking police all over the place where we were at. We got a court date in May. What happened, bro? Would they get a DUI? They put you in the drink tank. The drink tank. Man, we were posted up at this telly last night. That's long ass drive back home this morning. Bro, this hotel was like one of them long-term stay hotels or motels. This joint was like not even a motel. This was just like the straight projects. There was fiends everywhere. I was just trying to like kind of not show everything because it was a little, I don't know, but I got reasons for not wanting to show too much. But bro, I was walking around like we were just watching people getting arrested everywhere we fucking went. I walked down this way, there's somebody getting arrested. There's like 10 cops. Then I drive down the street, somebody else getting arrested. I'm like, damn, it is lit out here. My drink of choice, I would say like I like a gin and tonic. If I'm just chilling, like if I'm at the bar, I'll get a gin and tonic. If I'm just chilling at the house, I'll probably get it depends if I'm trying to get drunk. Like summertime, I might get some Coronas with the lime. The Corona with the lime, man, but the Coronas, you gotta drink like 20 of them to get fucking drunk. By the time I'm drunk off Corona, I'm just like pissing constantly, and it's bad John. I would say gin and tonic is probably my favorite drink. Very underrated drink, man. Get the lime in there, it's fucking fire. What's in a Manhattan? What's your drink, Cookie? Diet Coke with Crown. Okay. I fuck with the Crown, matter of fact. Yeah, we get the Crown down here. We fucks with the Crown. Yeah, that's a good John, a Diet Coke with the Crown. I could do that. What is Crown? It's like whiskey or something? Or what kind of liquor is it? I know it's brown. I don't know what kind of liquor it is. Now, Pot, he's talking about the drink, the Manhattan, though. What's in the Manhattan? What about, you know what? What about the Long Island iced teas? The Long Island iced teas that get you the fuck out of here. You drink like 2 of them shits and you're cooked. Go home before something bad happens. I never had green apple one. Yeah, I never had that one. the flavor ones you really gotta put in mixed drinks. You know what I mean? Because I don't like, and I'll be drinking them twisted teas and shit just because they're easy to drink, but it's so much sugar in them, and it's just like that. That's how you get real bad hangovers if you drink sugary drinks because it dries you out. So if you drink shit like that, you gotta make sure you drink water too, or you're gonna wake up hurting. Make Skittles vodka, damn, that does sound kind of fire. I ain't even gonna lie. So where you just get, you just jump mad, fuck, yo, I'm gonna try that, bro. I kind of low key want to go to the liquor store right now, drop a pack of Skittles in that motherfucker. You gotta get the sour Skittles. The sour Skittles would probably be crazy. I don't know if that would be good, John, or what. Oh, you didn't like the green apple? She had the puke emoji. I usually just do the regular, like, non-flavor because I like to mix it with something else anyway. So I don't really do the flavors. Yeah, I'm gonna try that shit though with the putting the Skittles in. It does sound good as fuck. I know when we were young bulls, we used to do all type. We put one time we had a bottle of Henny, and we put we put like 4 Xanax bars in the Henny, and then we put Starburst in there, and you just put like a bunch of random shit. I think Swedish Fish or whatever, you know, that jungle juice, bro. We put Xanax in the Hennessy. That was like the dumbest thing ever. Well, it wasn't my idea either. My homie just dropped. He sold Xans. He had a whole bunch. Just dropped them right in there. I'm like, oh nah, you're trying to die. A chocolate one. We do all red in one. Oh, that's kind of dope. Okay. Yeah, that is kind of dope. So you just get the plain flavor vodka and then you do. Yeah, that is kind of a good idea. Would you hurt somebody? Somebody had to get packed out. That's my problem with tequila, bro. I can't drink tequila because I can, but I really gotta be careful. For some reason, all my worst drinking experiences was on tequila. Like when I did shit and then I felt bad about it later, I'm usually off the tequila. So I gotta stay away from it. If I drink liquor, I really stick to like gin or vodka. I don't like brown liquor, period. I used to drink Henny. I don't drink Henny anymore. But nah, bro, that's how it is. If you have a bad experience with a type of liquor, you just won't like it anymore. It could be any liquor. Like, that's what happened to me with tequila. And I just can't fuck with it anymore. I'm scared of this shit. I'm scared of tequila, bro. The Jack is heavy too, though. I don't know. I just like clear liquor. I just like clear liquor, like just like vodka, shit like that, gin. That's the brown liquor for some reason. I don't know. It got spirits in it. You ever wonder why they call liquor spirits? I wonder like where that started, where that came from. It definitely, when you drink too much, bro, it's not normal that your mind just like is capable of just completely having a mind of its own like that. It is weird. It's almost like damn near when you see someone in that state when they're like losing their mind or something, it looks like they're possessed, for real. He was in a different state too. Oh, I just lost the comments just froze. Nah, I got too lit. Wife was I feel you though. Tequila Rose, hell no, I won't even look at a bottle of that ever again, I swear to God. Well, you ever had when I was in Thailand, I had they got the tequila and they put like a worm in it. You ever heard of that shit? It's like they put the worm in a tequila, and then when you get to the bottom, someone fucking eats it. I've heard of that shit before, but I never seen it till I went to Thailand. And a motherfucker ate the worm. They asked me if I wanted the worm. I was like, hell no. Supposedly that worm is like popping like a Xanax bar or something. It gets you up there. Oh, you did the drawing with the worm? Cause bro just like it wasn't nothing to him. I mean, I guess it's not bad. You just take it down real quick. Don't fucking. But yeah, he said it's something. Oh, you have? For people, I guess people just gotta make it here. Oh, the snake, bro. I seen that. Yeah, I seen the snake one too. Yup, I definitely seen that. Where in Thailand you go? Where in Thailand you go? I was in Pattaya. Pattaya is off the fucking hook. Pattaya was crazy. Pattaya is just where everybody goes to pay for ass. But I was there with family because I was when I was taken in by that Asian family in high school. They were Thai, so they brought me to Thailand. We stayed with their family out there for like 30 days, and they live right in the heart of Bangkok. We were like right in the center of Bangkok. It was so lit. Phuket, okay. I didn't go to Phuket. I went to Chiang Mai, Pattaya, but most of the trip in Bangkok. But Pattaya is crazy, bro. That like all you see all the videos of like that walking street where all the women be out and the lady boys trying to grab everybody. That's Pattaya, bro. And we were driving. We drove through there, and women were like banging on the windows as soon as they see a white guy. And everybody else in the car was Asian, but they seen a white guy in the car with them. And my girl was with us. It was her family. Like, these girls were damn near like trying to rip us out the fucking gate. Probably see me like, and I'm just like a big dollar sign. Yeah, Cookie. It was sick. If it wasn't for them, I would have never gone. It was crazy. It was crazy because it was like I was like living on. I was still in high school and I had nowhere to live. I was living in people's basements and shit, and they just took me in. And then I lived with them while I was in high school because my parents just didn't give a fuck if I was alive or not. So I was out here by myself, bro. So I went from like being a homeless fucking 16-year-old to them taking me to Thailand. I mean, it was like the craziest culture shock you could imagine. I've been getting culture shock my whole life though. Pause. That sounded crazy. It's like we moved from Brooklyn to like the middle of the woods in Jersey when I was young. And then we moved from the middle of the woods out to fucking Delaware County. And every time we moved, it was like this massive fucking change in environment. So at this point, I'm like, I don't know. I don't really have like a connection to any one place. I could kind of just go anywhere. You know? Yeah, Thailand was lit, man. Yeah, yo. No, my girl got mad as shit. You're Russian and half Russian and Mongolian? That's what you are, or is that that's your lady? Yeah. I talked to my parents. We have a relationship now, but there was a lot going on. They're not like horrible people either, but they got mental health issues that made it like nearly impossible for them to be like functioning parents at that point. You know what I mean? So there was a lot going on. We're in the middle of getting divorced, so it was a messy divorce, and yeah, it was just a lot going on. It was also like I left. I really left. Like I just couldn't take anymore, so I left. Okay. Filipino, okay. Filipino girls are bad, bro. Bro, some of these, I just be laughing. Like, this shit's just funny. Thank you, Latoya. No, I don't have any children. I don't have any children. Not yet. I didn't want to have some. I want to have some babies. Yeah, bro. So, those I think are the baddest Asian girls. Are like South, like, yo, you know who the Asian women that I think are the best ones are the Cambodian Jones, bro. Some of the Cambodian Asian girls are built like black women. Like, they're built totally different. All them Southeastern, Cambodians, Laos, Thai. Bro, when I was in Thailand, I seen Asian women that was just like thick, like I've never seen an Asian woman like that in America. Like, John's built like fucking turkeys on them. I mean, I don't mean to be disrespectful to the ladies in here either. I'm not someone that dates based on race. I date off of like connection. About Vietnamese women, okay. Is that like Japanese? They're kind of looked at as like high on the totem pole in like the Asian world, and even in when we were in Thailand, cause Thai people, a lot of them do have dark skin naturally. So like having the lightest skin is whoever, like, having the lightest skin color is like looked at as more beautiful. With me, I don't like. I think some women with light skin, you know, I think some white women are beautiful, black women. I mean, there's beautiful women of every color. I don't really get how somebody could look at one race and be like, yeah, this whole race of women is better than this whole race. It's like, we could pull out some pretty bad ones from all of the race too, you know. Oh, that's what's up. Tell her I said what's up. She was just in here a minute ago. I just said what's up. Yeah, she stopped by. That's funny that y'all linked up like that. Did you guys meet in my chat and happen to be in the same city or something? Cause that's fucking crazy. Damn, bleach their skin. I don't get it. Like, I think, like, I don't understand that in the Asian. I don't understand that aspect. I think the women, well, the men too, though. I mean, the men think is more beautiful too, the lighter skin. So I don't know. I think the best Asian girls are the ones with the dark skin, personally. But like I said, I mean, I think there's women with white skin and there's women with dark skin that are beautiful. So, but yeah, the skin bleaching and bro, did you see the surgeries that some of them are getting to make their eyes wider? So they're like trying to make their eyes bigger. Like they're getting surgery so it's not slit, so they're like open, and it looks weird as shit, bro. It looks fucking weird. Yeah, just be yourself. Just be yourself. There's a lot of like their culture is very different. The way the men treat the women and stuff. Cause my ex, she's my ex-girlfriend. But yeah, my girlfriend at that time was she was like a little thicker of an Asian chick. Wasn't like fat, but she was a little chubby, but she looked good. Like, she carried the weight well. You know, some women might be a little chubby, but they carry the weight well. It's like, even some dudes, pause, but like some people are that's just how their body is built. Like, when I put on weight, I look retarded. It just doesn't, I don't know. It doesn't go to like the right areas. I'll end up with like a muffin top and shit. Pause, I'm going crazy today. I need to fucking calm down, man. Sweaty butt crack. It is hot outside. I got a nice little spot in the shade though, so I'm chilling. We're good money over here. What time is it? I'm finally gonna get a haircut. That's funny. Yeah, Filipino women are pretty aggressive, aren't they? I've seen that. So, Cambodian women, bro. Some are like some of the Cambodian girls from South Philly. Cause South Philly, we had a big Cambodian community, and those were our people, like, cause of my family and shit. So there was a lot of Cambodians, you know, that would be, I would call them uncle. Some of them I didn't even know what their actual name was. We just called them uncle because they were older than us. But like, dude, some of the Cambodian girls that are like from South Philly, they're just like the most hood Asian women. If you talk to them on the phone, you would not think they're Asian. Trenches, bro. And some of these girls, they're beautiful though. Some of them are beautiful, but they get busy, bro. Like their parents escaped war and genocide, and a lot of their parents have serious mental health issues because of the trauma they endured. And then they raise their kids with this kind of trauma, so it creates this whole vacuum of just fucking madness. Now, I knew, actually, this is crazy. I know people that, do you guys know what the Khmer Rouge was? Because the Khmer Rouge was basically like the Nazis of Cambodia. They killed like 2 million Cambodians, or anyone who was in Cambodia, 2 million people altogether. And there's guys in South Philly still to this day that were in the Khmer Rouge. So there's a guy I know who was an executioner. Now, they had no choice. It was basically, you work for us or we'll kill you. So a lot of them, it's like, it's not even like they're monsters. Yeah, Pol Pot, yeah, exactly. A lot of them are not monsters, but they were forced to do it. So one of my uncles was an executioner. And for every person that they killed, that on the back of their hand, they get like a little mark. They get a mark on their hand for each one they got. And my uncle's whole hand, there must have been like 50 marks on it. Just mad bodies, killed mad people. And you would never know. If you met this man, you'd see his little tattoos or something, but he looks clean. You know, like he just looks like a regular Asian dude or something. You would have no idea. This man probably does have like 40, 50 bodies. It's just executing people. But they escaped. Even people like himself were granted asylum because he didn't want to be doing that shit. If you meet him, he was a good dude. I worked at his restaurant. He owned a restaurant on 7th Street. And he gave me a job there for a little while. I'm probably like the only white person ever to work in a Cambodian restaurant. Nah, I'm probably not. I'm sure I'm not. I'm not that special. Yeah, that was crazy. Like living in South Philly was crazy. Like being around all these different, like, cause South Philly is so mixed up. Even with the whites, it's like you have your Irish section, you have your Italian section, and there's like almost like this little, I wouldn't say beef, because like a bunch of my friends are from 9th Street, Italians, or some are Irish and Italian mixed. But I never had problems, but sometimes I'd hear the way the old heads talk. Like the old heads might call the Irish, like the old Italian heads might refer to Irish as mix. They called me a Mick before because I used to work for a bunch of Italians, and they were good dudes. They were just breaking my balls. I remember one of them came in one day. I'd never met him. He was like one of the big guys. He used to be a hitman for the mob, actually. And he openly admits it. He did like 20-something years. He's an older guy. And he just openly admits he was a hitman. Like he used to kill people for the mob. He don't give a fuck. He already did mad time for it. But he had this fucking scar in his face where, and this was a story that people confirm. This dude was a made man. The made men in South Philly and Philadelphia get a tattoo on their arm. It says men of respect or man of respect. And that means they've been stamped. So if you see a guy and he's got the man of respect tattoo and he's from South Philly or Philly, typically South Philly, but I mean Italians from all over the city could be a part of it. But South Philly was like the hub. But yeah, bro, I met people that were executioners for the Khmer Rouge, and they were just like, you would have no idea. And the one boy, my uncle, seemed like he wasn't even remotely traumatized at all. He was just like like he came here, he was able to work. He worked like 2 jobs or something. Was able to start this little business in the hood. Wants to fight during judgment. King can move a man, but many souls is his own. Man, the whole spiritual religious thing is so it's so confusing to me, because I understand that we're all supposed to be connected with this universal spirit, and when we're not in tune with it, that's when we get anxiety, depression, self-doubt, beating yourself up, because we're not aligned with the universal spirit. When we are, we're all connected. So like if you ever had a conversation with somebody and y'all just like feel like you click naturally, that ends up becoming your best friend or your partner or whatever, because y'all were connected in the universe in that same realm. So a lot of men that have trouble meeting women, that's often is their problem. And a lot of men will think, oh, it's because I'm not tall or I don't got money, when in reality, yeah, it's because those things are fucking with your head. You think about how tall you are, and you let that knock your energy off, and then that knocks you out of alignment with the universe. So if you're not in alignment with the universe, you can't go to heaven. So even if you're a good person, if you have resentments or things that are holding you from fully connecting with the universe, you'll be stuck here on earth watching everybody live their lives, and you can't talk. I mean, you can talk and you can see them, but they can't see you or hear you. So like if, let's say, your girlfriend cheated on you and then had you killed, and you were a saint, you treated this woman like a queen, you did everything right, but you have this burning resentment that you can never get over. You'll never get over this resentment, and it'll keep you stuck here on earth because you're unable to align with the universe. Once you're able to align with the universe, you die, and then your spirit becomes part of that, and then we're part of all this, the trees and everything. But it's deep, But I do also, I've had this experience in the past like few years, because I be talking about like ghosts and shit. I have all these crazy experiences, but I kept having these dreams where like demons were trying to attack me, and I remember in my dreams I was yelling something like Jesus Christ is protecting this house, and I kept saying it over and over and over again. And the demons left, and I realized that, damn, like, I don't know if I'm like a Christian per se, but when I said that and I seen it, the way it impacted the demons, and I've never seen that before, I'm like, damn, there is something to this. There is something to this. And so what I started noticing is that people that are true followers of Christ are able to be aligned with the universe. It seems like the Bible is like instructions on how to align yourself with the universe. Dude, sleep paralysis, bro. Holy shit, all your family's in Russia during Stalin. God damn, bro. And Gorbachev, we came over at circus performers. Holy shit. Yeah, we gotta forgive ourselves, bro. I just seen so I have these dreams, bro. This sounds crazy, but I have dreams and then they'll come true like a year or something later. And it's happened often enough that like sometimes I'll have a dream and I'll be like, whoa, maybe I need to like redirect some of this energy, cause yeah, I mean, I know I'm not the only person, bro. That sleep paralysis shit is fucking terrifying. It's literally like the most terrifying feeling ever. Yeah, bro. Nobody's perfect. We all done dumbass shit. I'll be on live, bro. I'll be on live doing dumb shit. But at the end of the day, I know my heart is right. Even for the trolls, people that talk shit. I don't want them to get hurt or anything. Maybe they're really going through some shit right now, and They just happened to come across my live and I annoyed them. And they were already upset about something else. And, you know, they're God's kids too. So sometimes I'll be wrong the way I talk to them. Because I think I intentionally try to like pick strings that would hurt, you know, say shit that would hurt them. And I shouldn't do that. Even with the trolls, it's just, you know, because that type of energy, even though the person did the shit to you and you weren't wrong, if you can't move on from that resentment, yeah, you'll be stuck here on earth. This is purgatory. There is hell also, and that is if you're really a piece of shit. If you're a good person that can't let go of resentments, you get stuck here on earth. If you truly are evil, there's a lot of different places you go, and none of them are good. And you can still have mental health issues in the spirit life, in the afterlife. So like, let's say you were an evil person your whole life here on earth. Now you gotta be chained up in a dungeon. I've seen a lot of basements. You know how people like say their basements are haunted? It's because spirits get chained up and locked in them for some reason. I've seen a bunch of them in there. I know that sounds crazy, but I'm just telling you what I saw. Like, everything I'm saying might not necessarily even be accurate, but these are the like visions I get, and they're kind of powerful. Yeah, hell yeah, forces. We're all gonna be looking, trying to find our way forever, you know. Order of Allied Knights, aka Knights of Baldwin. What's that? I never heard of that. Yeah, it's like I was raised to not believe in God. Like, you know, like I'm telling you, my upbringing was like kind of dysfunctional. Neither of my parents believed in God. When I would ask my dad, because I hear other kids talking about God and shit, and I would ask my dad, like, what is God? And he would be like, God is right here, and he would point at my heart. And I was like, what? Or then he would be like, I would ask him about God, like, and he would be like, well, God helps those who help themselves. I'm like, so, well, if you're helping yourself, then, what do you don't need God then, right? He's like, yeah, basically. Basically, you're on your own. I was like, damn. But then when I started finding like some understanding of God, I was really able to start aligning myself. I got work to do, you know what I mean? But I at least got myself on the path. There's a lot of people, bro, that are just never taught these lessons. And when they get into older age, they still won't grow and develop their views. Knights of Hospitaller. I don't know what that is. My grandpa was Knights of Columbus. I'm sure that is nothing even similar though. You tripped on mushrooms about a year ago, and it kind of got me questioning a lot. So did you, when you tripped on the mushrooms, did you have that like realization of the universe, like the golden spiral we're all connected to? A lot of people see that when they trip on mushrooms. It shows you what the universe really is. And yeah, and then it makes you realize that you're connected with the trees, with nature, with everything. Like, we're literally connected with everything around us, because we are part of the universe. We're just trapped in our body, which prevents us from fully being part like we would. White field. Yeah, man. No, for sure, bro. Yeah, I don't know. I'm confused, bro. If it's kind of like some sensitive type shit to talk about, hit me on a Discord. You got Discord, bro? Because you could just hit me straight, like, with direct message. I'll be talking to a couple people. We stay in touch on Discord. So, dimensions, parallel universes, yeah. Yeah, forces, yeah. Yeah, because I don't understand what you're saying. Just like the white field with a black cross. Knights of Hospitaller. Yeah, I don't understand. Nah, yeah, Cookie. That's what mushrooms are supposed to do. They're supposed to unlock. But you know, I heard DMT is like even way crazier. I don't know why my car was running that whole time. DMT is like way crazier supposedly. I don't know how you get it or what though. I met some kid that like said he was on DMT. I'm like, how do you get it? I'm like, where? He was like, you don't. I'm like, what do you mean you don't? I'm like, well, where do you buy it? He was like, you can't buy it. I'm like, what do you mean? He was like, you have to know somebody. I was like, okay, well, where the fuck do they get it from? And do you know that DMT is the shit that's in your brain? So I wonder where or how they make it. It's a weird John. We've been around since the Crusades. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. So are you saying that's like your family bloodline? That's where you like that's where your peoples come from? Or that's like where your heritage is from, or the that piece of it. My grandfather was he was some kind of medic in whatever war that would have been, World War II maybe, or one, I don't know. Yeah. Okay, okay, I got you, forces. Yeah, that's what's up. No, that's dope, man. That's dope, bro. Your people saved a lot of motherfucking lives, that's for sure. There'll be a lot of bloodlines that wouldn't be around without yours. Okay. Never did. Yeah, Cookie fucking a lot of people see the exact same person too. That's the thing that's weird. And they've done studies on this, like gave a bunch of people DMT and they tried it and then they asked them their experience separately. And a bunch of them see the same exact person or God or whatever it is. I heard some people see like an owl, and then some people see like there's some kind of man, like a Buddha or something like that. Okay. Yeah, that's dope. I don't really know anything about that, but that's interesting. Now I probably will read more. I'm not like I always was like terrible at reading because my I just can't stay focused on it. But when I'm interested in something, I'll sit there and read for a week straight until I find out everything I need to know about it. If I am interested in something, I'm locked the fuck in. I'm gonna find out every single thing about this shit. And that's kind of where I'm at with this, like, I guess, spiritual journey I'm on, you could say. (1842) in Germany. Oh wow, 2 Purple Hearts. Damn. Oh man, he must have been kicking some ass over there, because you don't get the Purple Heart from sitting around at the bunker. You gotta go put some pain in, right? That's what the Purple Heart is for. What is the Purple Heart for? Am I right about that? The forebears were the actual Knights of Hospitality. It's old school. Okay. Oh, okay, okay. Damn, he got 2 of them. So shit, I can still stand on what I said then. Yeah, he was out there. If he got 2 of them shits, man, he got hit the first time and then he went back out there. Yeah, yeah, your grandpa's a fucking gangster. Thanks for that clearing that up, Pitt. So Pitt, are you seeing this shit about the UFOs? They just found a 10th scientist dead yesterday. The 10th. 10 fucking scientists have died. Dude, they're on the 10th one. And I think the 10th one was killed yesterday or disappeared. I forget. But there's some of them. It's all since Trump said he was going to release the UFO files. These motherfuckers started dropping like flies. One of them was shot in front of his house, and the family came forward, and the family's like saying it's an isolated incident, and they don't think it has anything to do with any of this. I'm like, what? He's a fucking scientist at NASA, and someone just came and smoked him in front of his house. And that's isolated? That doesn't sound... And then 9 other scientists, people that worked for NASA, military, and a lot of them that were killed were in New Mexico, where they got all the bases, like Roswell, and they got a bunch of like weapons testing lands and shit like out there. So yeah, there was a multiple of them were disappeared or killed there in New Mexico. Yeah, it is. It's this deep state. The deep state is just really, they're being exposed now a little bit. We can kind of see with the Epstein files. Now we see the royal family. I mean, we always knew the royal family was scum. I mean, if you look at what they did to Ireland, Kenya, people don't even know how bad the royal family went down in Kenya. They were fucking monsters, and people just like worship them. I don't understand how you could watch this family just like murder millions of poor innocent people, starve them off their land, like steal their resources and sell it to other countries, and then still like go and cry when the queen dies. You know what I'm saying? She's in hell burning, man. I hope she is. Yeah, they don't want info getting out. They don't want info getting out. I want to play this interview. There's a Joe Rogan. I don't know if y'all watch Joe Rogan a lot. He interviewed Paulina Luna, who she's like leading this because Trump created like some kind of branch to investigate, and he wants to start making these UFO files public. And ever since he made this announcement a couple of months ago, scientists started dropping like flies. So whatever they know, they don't want it to get out. Yeah. Well, no, I don't think I'm important. I don't think you're important either. I actually, it sounds like you think you're important, right? I mean, you go onto someone's page and start talking shit, so clearly you think I would actually give a fuck what you have to say. Anyway, yo, Forces, so did you see the John that I recorded that it was like a portal that opened up? Did you see that, John? I think I put it on private because it was like, it was doing damage to my views, but yeah, I ain't worried about Jeffrey Martinez. How is you Latino and your family named you Jeffrey, bro? That's wild. Is your mom white or something? Like, that's crazy. How is you a Latino named Jeffrey? That's wild. Yeah, so Puppet, this is what I'm saying, bro. I think that John was a portal. The fuck is that on my screen? Yeah, I think that shit was a portal. Cause you seen And man, I don't know if I should leave this on. All right, I'm just gonna say because there's not a lot of people in the chat. Yeah, Cookie, that's what I'm saying. It's just weird. But nah, I mean, they'll say a little dumb shit just trying to get like a reaction. Some of them do that in their screen recording. So they'll try to trigger you and get you to lash out, and then they'll record it. And they'll do it to people like me, whereas like nobody knows who I am right now. But if I were to blow up at some time down the road, they'll have this video of me acting like a fool. Which is a couple videos of me acting like a fool on here anyway, so they won't really have too much hard time with that. But yeah, it's weird. It's weird. But yo, so I'm just gonna talk about it with you guys, and I'm gonna leave the subject alone. No, I know about all that. Yeah, no, I do know about all that, bro. I do know all about that, and I already know exactly the connection you're making right now. Trust me, I'm right there with you, and I know why you're being kind of vague about it too. I get it. Well, you didn't hear about what? Which topic are we on? Cause you know what? If y'all didn't see it, I could send you a link on Discord. Cause I got it unlisted, so like if you have a link, you can see it, but it's not public, so people can't look it up. Cause it killed the last time I did it. Like I was saying, like a year, maybe even I think it was last New Year's. When I started posting that shit, it fucked my videos. It fucked my channel up, killed my views. I mean, maybe it wasn't just that, because I was slacking too, but I kind of got discouraged because like, the shit I was recording was so crazy, and the information I was pulling up is so crazy. And then I put all this work into it, and I dropped it, and it couldn't even crack 100 views. Prior to that, my videos were doing 50K. Look through my videos, like, videos are like 50K, 40, 30. Like, I was doing numbers until I posted the shit about the drones. It's just like, I'm not gonna talk about it if there's like more than 10 people in the room at this point. I'll talk to y'all cause y'all be in here fucking with me every day, you know. Y'all are my peoples. Yeah, bro. That's one thing about Christianity that I really do respect, is that it's because your belief system is coming from God, not from another man. So if you don't have a belief system of your own that's based in something that's good, then you're gonna be susceptible to other people's belief systems. Like for instance, the red pill, the black pill, the blue pill. The people that are getting pilled, that are falling for it, are people that don't have their own belief system. So they're allowing someone else to put their belief systems in their head. So now you got somebody walking around that their belief system should be based on godly values, whether they believe in Christianity or not. I mean, if you just read the 10 Commandments and the 7 deadly sins, it'll teach you how to be a good person. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Big Vic, what up, my boy? So yeah, even if you don't believe in Christianity, the shit it gives you outlines on how to be a good person. Dude, there's forces. This generation right now, a lot of people are going to hell. Like this era we're in, it's like probably less people going to heaven than ever before. Like it is from between sexual degeneracy, people just becoming like stone. Like back in the day, if someone was a serial killer, it was like national news. Nowadays, you got serial killers in every fucking city running around killing people, and then they make music about it and becomes a hit single all over the world. Bro, Pooh Shiesty dropped a song called Back in Blood, and it was like the #1 song on the billboards. And that song was not fire like that. Like, it was hard, don't get me wrong, but it was not that crazy to be like that high on the charts. But it was so violent. It was so like encouraging of violence. Like it was just so fucking evil. So you know that they paid to have that song up on a #1. You know what I'm saying? That song was not no fucking hit single. I don't care if you're the biggest Pooh Shiesty fan on earth. You cannot tell me Back in Blood was like a true hit, bro. There's a little beat. Dun 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 dun. That shit was fucking mid. Gotten away from it. Yeah, Cookie, a lot of people did. It's hard because it's like with the internet now, we're constantly bombarded with all these different ideas. So that's why I talk about the belief system, because if you don't have a belief system that's rooted in something outside of yourself and outside of other men and women, their belief systems will be able to get in your head because you don't have a belief system. You're out here trying to find one. The whole time you already know what the true belief system is. Whether you are completely dedicated to the religion or not, I just feel like the guidelines, the it lays out a blueprint of how to go to heaven. That's it. Yeah. Yeah, no, exactly, forces. That's also like, a lot of people will say, how can God be real? Let me get my water. They'll be like, how can God be real when there's people starving all around the world? Because there's free will. People are fucking evil, and God is not here in the physical form. Fallen angels are, demons that can take over people's bodies are, but God is just, unfortunately, God is a spiritual form. He needs us. He needs us to fight. He needs us to do the work. He'll give us the strength though. And that belief system is what it's really all about. You know what I'm saying? Like the belief system is where you'll be able to really be solid on your own views. You're gonna come into this engagement with whoever you're with knowing what you know, not allowing them to plant ideas in your head, because that's all the fuck people do nowadays. You have people in the streets that try to plant ideas in your head. I mean, I have people do it to me. Where you ever have it? You're from Chicago, bro. You ever had someone like, yo, that boy over there was talking shit on you, bro. That motherfucker down there was saying this, that. Whole time they're trying to make it sound like they're looking out for you. They're trying to get you to crash out. They're trying to make you and this dude have beef with each other because they feel like if y'all are cool, then they'll be disconnected. They'll lose access to the pipeline in the streets. Yeah, I mean, the planet's cooked, bro. It's too late to go back. And then, like, the cost of living is so crazy. And once it's reached a certain point, it's impossible for it to go back. It just won't. Once apartments, once you can rent an apartment in the hood for $1,000 in PA, is that, in Pennsylvania, it was not like that. Was like California shit. Now it's everywhere. Yeah, bro. Yeah, forces. That's it. They do in the streets. Heavy jail maneuver. That is a big time jail maneuver. If you ever go to jail and someone comes up to you and is like, yo, that boy down there was talking shit about you, bro, do not go for it. Go to that person and be like, yo, bro, I think bro is trying to set me up over there. He's over here telling me you're over here talking shit. I'm like, just talk to that person like a man, and that bull's gonna get fucked over. But you might go try to crash out and then get yourself fucked. I didn't seen it happen, bro. I seen one kid get beat terribly. Terribly, because someone told him that this guy was talking shit. So the kid wanted to go try to be tough. He went up and stole the dude while the dude was playing checkers. He went up and stole him. And the whole thing was bullshit. The bull was never talking about him. And I know because I was cool with him. Biggie was a bull, Biggie. And Biggie wasn't talking about him. He wasn't even that type of guy. So this kid put this in his mind, because this kid don't have his own belief system. This kid is trying to find a belief system. When he sees someone like an OG or something, he's gonna let them put their belief system in his head, because he don't know God. He don't have nothing about that. Yeah, nay, nay. Exactly. I agree. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Cookie. Thank you, Cookie. I appreciate that. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, Nene, they definitely were. They definitely were. We were talking about it before. Like this all started when Trump announced that they were going to start releasing UFO files. And Trump he created a whole department to investigate, because now they're realizing even when he's trying to release the UFO files, they're being blocked by the Pentagon. So there's high-ranking military officials, people in the Pentagon. So Congress, who we vote for congressmen and women, and they're supposed to work on our behalf. We vote for them, and they're supposed to get the information and come back and give it to us. So Congress people are going into the Pentagon trying to get access to information. Congressmen and women that we voted for cannot get access. So who the fuck are these people in the Pentagon we did not vote for? And they're able to hold down all of this fucking information. Who are these people? We didn't vote for them. The people we voted for are being blocked out. This is decades of the intelligence community going unchecked. They let the CIA operate above the government. They gave the CIA power to do secret missions without the president's knowledge. There was some kind of valid reason at that point, but I forget what it was. I mean, they made it sound about as valid as they could, for whatever that's worth. But man, what the fuck do they know? What do they know? And is it connected to them cloud seeding every day and then hiding the orbs above the clouds? Hiding the orbs and the portals that they travel in and out of. They cloud seed. Like, look up in the sky probably around now, between now 4 or 5 p.m. to 7, and look up in the sky and see if you see a shitload of skywriters leaving lines all over. Just go look out at maybe 6 or 7 and see if you see skywriters out there. And then when you go out at night, you'll see the whole sky covered in clouds. And every once in a while, you might see something come down from the clouds and look at you. And I showed that to you guys. One guy missing since the files were released. They think he was murdered, but many say he knew they were coming for him. Oh. Yeah, well, I think I heard about, because there was one guy, the one guy just disappeared. Nobody knows where he's at. I think there's more than one that just disappeared. So there probably is one that's trying to skip town. There's probably one that they found and disappeared. And then you heard about the one bull scientist. He got shot and murdered right in front of his house. And then his family's trying to say that it was an isolated incident and had nothing to do with anything. Like, okay, maybe I would buy that if there wasn't like 9 other scientists that were just murdered in the same period of time. So, man, you can't hide from these people. You can't hide from these people. Congress can't even get access to this shit. That's how powerful the intelligence community is. The intelligence community is more powerful than the president of the United States. Think about that. The president of the United States is being blocked from getting information from the Pentagon. How crazy is that? The president is not as powerful as whoever the fuck these people in the Pentagon are. Did you know that during the Biden administration, what was that, CNN and what was the other one? AP, they gave them their own private office in the Pentagon, and they were working like just a few doors down from all these other politicians. But they gave all these liberal networks fucking like their own private offices in the Pentagon. Not Fox News or anyone else, just CNN, AP. Working in the Pentagon is crazy, bro. Is it the Pentagon or the White House? The Pentagon, I think. Nah, they gonna get their asses. Yeah, when they do you see that? How they cover they cover the sun up. They fly them over the sun. But now,
after the shit that I've seen and the shit that we recorded. Nate, did you see the Nate, did you see the portals and shit, like the orbs and shit I recorded? If one of them shoots in the sky, it happens real fast. You can't see it. It looked like it disappeared, but I was watching it on like super slow mo, and it didn't disappear. It was like sitting still, and it was like shot up into the fucking clouds. So they put these clouds out during the day, cover the entire cloud and sky in clouds, and then portals and orbs start popping out. And a lot of times you'll see like light flashing, and it'll almost look like thunder up there. So I'm pretty sure it's all connected, cause I started noticing it during like the drone thing last year. Yeah, yeah. So it's but those things were hiding in the clouds. Like when you watch the video, you'll see how they like disappear and then reappear because they go into the clouds. I gotta clip more footage because I just noticed I was looking back through the Salem video and I was just realizing they were laying down heavy, super heavy clouds all day. Like these thick fucking clouds just coming straight out of the ground. They were doing it all over Salem. And then that night we recorded like orbs and portals. That's when I started putting it together like, wow. That's why they're putting the fucking clouds up. These things could come in and out of them. So whatever, I don't know, man. Yeah. No, for real, Nene, you'll see these things. You'll see these orbs, and most people just think it's a star. But sometimes look and see where the clouds are at. Because if that shit is floating under the clouds, that's not a star. Stars don't float under the clouds. So if there's a bunch of clouds in the sky and you see a John floating, sitting still, I don't know, maybe it's a drone, I guess. I don't know. But these shits are drones, I have a drone. When I send it up in the sky, it doesn't look like a fucking ball of fire lighting up the whole goddamn sky. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I have a drone, you can't just like put it in the sky for like an hour, 2, 3 hours and just let it sit there lighting up like a fucking ball of fire. Bojack, my guy. Who works at a plant? Oh, for real? Does he have a YouTube channel? Because I seen an interview with a guy that owns a cloud seeding company, but he was just making it sound like nothing shady going on. It's just all for like crops and all this type of shit. But I mean, it's too much going on. Hang on one sec. I just gotta see what time. I forget what time my barber appointment is. I saw it on YouTube. Here's a TikTok. Okay. I'm gonna have to look at that. I'm gonna have to look that up. So wait, so was he like confirming basically what I'm saying? Like when you say he exposed it, what did he expose exactly? Yo, Bojack really be killing me, bro. Yo, y'all don't know half of this shit I done seen this man say. Bo is, yeah. Don't let him get you. He will get your ass and have you mad as shit, have you confused as fuck. But he's cool. Like, you know, Bo is like the resident troll. You know what I'm saying? So as long as we know that, we see the trolling and shit. But wow, he'll get people fired up, bro. It's funny as hell. He had me and my boy in the car, like, fucking trying to figure out what the hell he's talking about. Candy baby, what's up, mommy? How you doing today? Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, they definitely are clearly blocking the clouds. Yeah, I mean, or they're using clouds to block the sun, yeah. Yeah, I mean, you see it anytime. You go out tonight and you'll see it. Go look at the sun around sunset and it'll be completely covered in fucking clouds. All these little sky riders. I think they're doing it to hide whatever the orbs are. As a matter of fact, I know they're doing it because I see the orbs coming in and out of clouds. Or maybe there's multiple, yeah, cloud seeding. Cloud impregnation. Well, did you hear what happened in Dubai? Because Dubai uses cloud seeding because they have no water. They're like in the middle of the desert, so they have to do cloud seeding to keep their plant life alive in the city. But they get about 2 inches of rain a year, so they have to do cloud seeding to keep any plant life alive. And then one year they just had this massive flood. The whole fucking city got flooded out, and they were trying to say it had nothing to do with the cloud seeding. But cloud seeding is literally known for making flooding places. They use cloud seeding in Cuba to fuck up crops, ruin the crops, and try to starve people out. They were using cloud seeding to try to topple Castro and the Cuban government, or Castro's government. That was in the JFK files. That was one of the crazy things in the JFK files nobody read. That was right there in the JFK files. They used cloud seeding to topple the government in Cuba. And then they have this massive flood in Dubai where they have 2 inches of rain a year. And they say it has nothing to do with the cloud seeding. Yeah, okay. They literally got, I read the stat, it was like 8 years worth of rain or more. Like 12, I think it was 12 years of rain in like a couple hours. They made sneakers, and when they switched over to AI investments, 800%. Whoa. That's a weird transition. Is it like, because I never heard of them, all birds? What were the sneakers fire? Well, it's just like, for a lack of better terms, but scientists, rocket scientists, engineers, like rocket engineers, people that work for NASA, military, pretty much scientists, like people that did reverse engineering on UAPs. I mean, this is all shit that's reported from the government. And so since Trump mentioned the files, UFO files, UAP files releasing, 10 of these scientists have died. And all of them were people that widely known as a spot for, testing and shit. AI, damn, that's weird. I wonder, like, do you know what kind of AI? Is it like a chat bot or like, there's so many different kinds of AI now, it's so vague. You know that boy's name, he's trying to trigger people with that name. These people be killing me. Dang, that's a random switch. So 800%. So that means, what would that be? So if you had a $10 stock, 800, what would... This is kind of a dumb question. What would 800%, would that, if $10, 800% of $10 would be $800, right? Oh yeah, I'm gonna be watching that for sure. I might go live and listen to that shit in the car. I got a barber. I'm getting a haircut at 4. Matter of fact, I gotta pull up the schedule real quick. 1 second. I gotta see what time it is. Fuck, never mind. My appointment is tomorrow. Damn, I was so happy to get a haircut, bro. I haven't had a cut in a minute. I usually get my haircut every other week, every 2 weeks, but I missed 2 barbers appointments now because I'll be on live and I totally forget. I'll be in here talking shit with you guys and then I'll realize, oh damn, I missed my barber appointment. I've done that twice now, so I haven't had a haircut in like over a month. So $1,000 is 80. Wow. Yeah. Damn. Bro, that's a lot of fucking money. Holy shit. Let me try. I want to see if I can use the meta glasses and talk to y'all at the same time. Because I get asked these shits any type of questions. Let me know. Can you guys hear me right now? I just want to make sure if it's connected. Because I could say like, hey Meta, what kind of AI is All Birds making? It says All Birds is not an AI company. Hey Meta. Hey Meta. What shit? I don't know how to ask it. Hold on, should be quiet. Shut up, Meta. Meta, stop. Oh, I'm not here to sound good for you, Nicholas. You can go put someone else's dick in your mouth. Fucking faggot. I don't trust none of that. Look at a Bitcoin millionaire who's broke. Yo, yeah, the Bitcoin. Yeah, that boy was crazy. Yeah, he was a fucking piece of shit. You know what stock went crazy? What was it? Was it Starbucks? It was Starbucks and Chipotle, actually. When the people who invested in Chipotle became like millionaires off of small ass investments. ETA Allbirds stock news. Okay. He said, "Hey Meta, I wish I was black." It just actually asked Meta. Yo, Meta. When I said I wish I was black, Meta was like, I understand, but I can't engage in kind of conversations that might be hurtful to somebody. That's fucking random as shit. Can y'all hear Meta? Because I don't know if it, like, can y'all hear it through the chat? He missed 2 doctor appointments. Like, whose feelings are gonna get hurt? I don't know. People have been telling me I'm black my whole life since I was like a little kid. Okay. Maybe if I turn it up. I wish there was some way I could connect it. Hey Meta. What scientist died yesterday? Was it a NASA scientist?
No NASA scientist was reported dead yesterday, but Ed Stone, former director of NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory, died on June 9th, 2024. It's not yesterday, and Carl Perlmer died on February 16th, 2026.
Google. How many UAP specialists now have been... hey Meta. How many UAP specialists now have been found dead?
6 UAP specialists tied to classified U.S. research have died or gone missing in less than a year.
So it says 6 have died or gone missing in less than a year. Google. Hey Meta. Hey Meta. I heard the number is at 10 now. There's 10 dead UAP specialists. Why are they reporting that number? Let me see if I can hear it.
The
But
number of UAP specialists found dead or missing is reportedly around 9 to 10, with some sources citing 9 scientists tied to UFO research and U.S. secrets, while others mention 10 people connected to UAP programs and defense secrets. The deaths and disappearances are shrouded in mystery, with some attributing it to a pattern.
yeah, that's crazy. Hey, what's up, Ari? How you doing today? Yeah, that's crazy. No, yeah, because I asked the first time, Meta said 6, but then I asked in a different way, and then it was like, yes, 9 to 10 have been reported. What was the most recent UAP specialist to go missing or be found dead? Hey, Meta, what was the last UAP specialist to go missing or be found dead?
The latest UAP specialist to
What the fuck? Keeps doing that shit. Hey, Meta. Who was the last UAP specialist to be found dead or go missing?
The latest UAP specialist to go missing is retired Air Force Major General William Neal McCaslett, who vanished from his Albuquerque home on February 27, 2026.
They're saying the last one was in February 2026. That can't be right. They said he vanished from his house in New Mexico. Yo. But then if you ask it in different ways, it gives you different answers. That's what makes the shit so fucking weird. That's how you could tell, like, on Google and all on the internet. They really like do a good job at hiding information on Google because it's there. They can't take it off once somebody posts it or puts it on a website, so it's there. But they could bury that shit, and then the answers it'll give you first, like the first things that it'll respond on Google, are gonna be like just bullshit. You really have to skip past it. But because of that, the AI picks that shit up first, and it'll give you answers just based off of the first page. So then you got to be really more specific. Hey, Meta. I heard that this week a new UAP specialist was found dead or went missing. Why is that being reported if you said the last one went missing in February?
The latest UAP specialist to be found dead is Caltech astrophysicist Carl Grillmer, who was fatally shot on February 16, 2026, at his home.
All right, well, I don't know. It's giving different answers. Did you hear that? Or the one dude, Carl Grover, I think it said, was shot in his home. I heard he was shot outside, but I don't know. Maybe the person went in his house and shot him. No, Nene. There's more than one that are missing still. Yeah, no, there's more than one that was missing. The problem is that if you say UAP specialist, it's not gonna give you all the names because some people aren't gonna be listed as UAP specialists. They'll be listed as some kind of like military official, even like a pilot, pilot for the Navy or the Air Force. So it's hard to get this kind of information. So one of them went missing when the Epstein files were released, huh? Well, Bill Gates was a frequent at Epstein Island, as we all know. And Bill Gates fucking has a contract to do cloud seeding in Pennsylvania. He has some kind of contract to do like weather control experiments. You can look this up. He went before Congress. He was doing it before. They were already, him and George Soros were putting in millions and millions of dollars into these like cloud seeding weather control programs. And they were doing it without any permission. They were doing it in Mexico, and Mexico banned the chemicals, the silver iodine or something, whatever the chemical they were spraying in the air. Mexico banned it, so they had to leave, and then they came to America, and the American government gave them permission to just go ahead and fucking do it, keep doing it. One scientist had their phone discovered as wiped clean. Damn. But so they found their phone, but they didn't find the scientist. So they must have done like a factory reset on it. I wonder if they could still get information after they do that. I'm not sure how that one would work. Yeah, Nene, exactly. Yeah, he's doing all types. Dude, Bill, Bill Gates is doing all types of fucking weird shit right now. But I was reading in 2023, he went before Congress. This is after Mexico kicked him out for doing his weather control projects there, and Pennsylvania gave him free range to do it all across the state. It was farmers all over Pennsylvania were complaining, saying that whatever it is killing their crops. It's harmful to the environment, and Congress was like, "Oh, we don't give a fuck. We like Bill Gates better than you farmers, you fucking peasants." Wow, so Nene, I just hold on. What you just said and what I just said made me realize something. Think about what I just told you. Farmers in Pennsylvania were trying to stop Bill Gates from this project. And then Bill Gates starts buying up all this farmland. Can you do 2 + 2? Basic math. That's crazy. Wow. It just clicked in my brain. I never even thought of that. Yeah, it's for real. Look. These are made. You can see the line clearly. And it's not like a normal skywriting line. It's just like some random fucking... And they're all, you can see they're all separate little lines when you really zoom in close. Like, look. Like the... God damn it. The damn questionnaire won't get out of the fucking way. Yeah, there's one flying over right now. I can hear it. Can you see it? Oh, it's they were just like kind of thin lines, and they go all the way across. Then they spread out. Then they fly through them, and it makes them all connect. So that's why you see that one. And there probably will. This might be a good spot to see fucking orbs tonight. Maybe I'll come back here. But they're starting. So where's the sun at? Sun's right there. So yeah, it looks like, yeah, they definitely are blocking the sun out. I mean, it was hot as fuck, so it's kind of, I'm not too upset about it. I would like to know if it is though. Yeah. No, cookie, exactly. Yeah, the shit, because they try to make it sound like silver iodine is like completely harmless. Well, okay, that's not what fucking farmers are saying. The farmers don't think it's completely harmless. So you say, fuck them, we're gonna do shit anyway. And then Bill Gates starts buying up all the farmland. So it's like, now you can't say shit because he owns the shit. That's what you get for opening your mouth. China is doing shit like that. They're buying farmland all around our military bases. Bases where we have nuclear programs and weapon testing. Yeah, it is. That's why I'm saying, like, people don't even realize Mexico banned these chemicals. Like, Mexico banned cloud seeding, basically. You can't do it there. And there's parts of Mexico where they probably could reuse it. But they banned it. Because the shit is bad. Shit's fucking bad. Mexico is super corrupt in some ways, and then it's like more progressive than us and others. It's a very strange. It's a very strange system they got. Because they seem like, in some ways, it seems like they care about their people more when you see something like that. But then, in other ways, when you see like the poverty that they have, it's kind of hard to believe that they care about anybody. But I wonder why Mexico has such terrible poverty. Like, what is it exactly that makes a country like that? Because if you go to like Mexico City or some of these cities, they're like modern cities. They're not like these like just run down dumps. Like downtown Mexico City is like beautiful. It's like a really advanced modern city. So I wonder like if y'all, you know, the way they make Mexico sound is like you wouldn't even think they have like legitimate cities. No, they do. Hey, Cinco de Mayo. Yeah, we're celebrating that one. Yep. We bringing out the tacos, the cervezas. What's the stew? It's like the red stew. I always forget the name of it. I think it's Puerto Rican though. But that shit be hitting. Yeah, the gangs. Yeah, I mean the cartels basically they go to the war with the fucking government. The cartels have drones. Yo, did you hear about the cartels? Cause you know cartels beef with each other too. They'll be fucking killing each other like crazy. Dude, one of the cartels did a drone attack on another cartel. They had a fucking military drone and went and did a drone attack on an opposing cartel. And nobody, I haven't heard news report on that at all. I mean, wouldn't that be like kind of a big deal? Imagine if like the Bloods fucking went and did a drone attack on the Crips. like that's what is going down essentially. But yeah, I mean dude, they got fucking drones. That's a hard fight. We do have America does have people down there hunting people down. We got some of the baddest motherfuckers on earth down there looking, searching. We got FBI, hidden, secret informants all over Mexico. People that are infiltrating different cartels. Those cartels have some serious troubles on the way. A lot of them are just gonna move up to Canada though, or they already have. Yeah, I remember that. They were black, right? It was a group of black. It was like I think it was like two couples, like two black couples. They killed them. Yeah, they didn't just let them not come back. They killed them because they thought they were from Haiti. So I don't know if there's maybe like the Haitians, because the Haitians were coming through Mexico to get to the border while Biden was in office. A lot of the Haitians were taking that route up there. So maybe they got involved in the streets in Mexico somehow. Because Haitians don't give a fuck. They'll jump in the streets anywhere. They don't care how badass your country is. Haitians are different, man. They come from a different world. Haitians do not come from the same world as us. Like, they come from the worst shit ever. And you know what's funny? Like down in Florida, I dated a Haitian girl for a little while. And I had no idea, because she spoke more properly than me. Like, she didn't have an accent. She was very like articulate, really intelligent. And so I don't know, I just figured she was raised by parents that went to college or some shit. And I met her father, and he was like straight from Haiti, like real Haiti guy, like real tough, pretty, I would say intimidating, because I was with his daughter, and he was obviously probably a little harder on me than he would be on most people. But a lot of Haitians though are super duper strict on their children. So like the children a lot of times they either end up in the streets, or their children will be like super successful, because like her household, for instance, if she spoke with like any type of accent, her father smacked the fuck out of her. He like really was strict on how she spoke and everything. etiquette and everything. So yeah, there's kind of like two different sides of Haiti. I feel like you got this one type of families and you got the others. Well, the ones that are more wild are really just like broken families and shit. The people, that don't have structure. Philly Haitians are wild. I seen them pull a sword. Holy fuck. I don't think I know any Haitians in Philly. I don't think I know any. But in Florida, there was a lot. Yo, matter of fact, you could look this up. I used to live in a city in Florida called Lake Worth. And Lake Worth, we had a lot of Haitians, a lot of Central Americans. Like my neighborhood was mostly Guatemalan and some Hondurans and stuff. But so they were playing Pokemon Go, and it was a Haitian kid and it was a Guatemalan kid. Both found the Pokemon, and I don't know how the Pokemon thing works. I guess like if someone takes it, then it's gone. Like only one person can get the Pokemon. That's how it works? Because these kids got in a fight over it. They start rumbling. The Haitian kid runs in his house, comes back down the street with a machete, fucking whacks. These are like 10-year-olds, 12-year-olds. And the Haitian kid runs up to the Guatemalan kid and just like chops his arm with the machete. And his arm was like dangling off. He like had to hold it on and shit. Over fucking Pokemon Go. I'm like, oh yeah, don't play with them Haitians. Because that's crazy. And the Guatemalans, they don't play either. They don't fuck around either. They'd be little short motherfuckers, but they could rumble. Yo, these motherfuckers would be 5'3" and they'll beat the shit out you. You would have no idea. Them Guatemalans, bro, they got some superpowers. There ain't no like, yeah, the Guatemalans are the real short kings. Those are the real short kings right there. Them motherfuckers would be 5'2" and they'll whoop your ass and you're 6'3", 250. But vicious. We had MS-13, and you never even see him in the streets. You never really see MS-13 in the streets, like doing street crimes. But you see MS-13 painted on the side, like spray painted on walls. So you'll be going into a neighborhood and you'll know, like, okay, MS-13 is around over here. But they don't be out for nobody or anything. But you can pretty much just assume, like, if you go over there playing, you're gonna get severely hurt. They found a chopped up body in the parking lot of the Dunkin' Donuts. The dumpster. I used to go to this Dunkin' Donuts every morning before work, and they found a chopped up body. From matter of fact, were we talking about? I feel like me and you, Nene, was talking about Medford Lakes. The kid was from Medford Lakes, so I thought it was crazy. It was super random. It was a black kid from Medford Lakes too, which is like, I lived there for like 3 years. There was not one single black family in the whole town. There was one Asian kid and he was adopted. Medford Lakes was all white. And then I seen it in the newspaper. They found some kid from Medford Lakes chopped up in a fucking Turks fight in packs. Oh, I heard the Turks are pretty heavy out there and like in the UK and shit. Y'all got a lot of them out there, right? I don't have like, if we do have Turks, they're not like a huge group or anything. They just kind of be random. We got Middle Eastern people, but they really just mind their business. They have their little businesses, families. They don't bother nobody. I do think that some of them are evil and they hate America, and they poison the shit like vapes, and they poison that weed that they sell at the smoke shops. I also found out, so the bud, y'all see the bud that they have at the smoke shops. I thought it was actual bud and they like grew it some way. Like the dude told me that they grow it some way, so it's just THCA and it makes it legal. But other bull told me it's not even weed. It's like they make these buds synthetically and then spray the THC on it. So then I'm asking him, well, what is the fucking buds in? It looked just like weed. And he was like, I don't know, dude. And I'm like, would you still smoke it? He was like, yeah, I smoke it all the time. I'm like, what? So you're going in there, you think you're buying weed, and it's like some fucking shit. I don't know what the fuck it is with shit sprayed on it. So I think most of the Indians and people that come over here are good people, you know. But we do got people that come over that are essentially terrorists, and they start businesses and buy smoke shops. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, like who you buy from. I really try to go to American, if I go to smoke shop, but it's like they really own every smoke shop, so there's nowhere to go. So there's a couple where I like know the people and I talk to them all the time. I know like one of them, my homie, he's from Lebanon, and they were just telling me one of them was from Lebanon, from Yemen, and they were saying like anytime you see a influx of people coming over here, like if there's an influx of Lebanese, Yemen, it's because there's war going. He's like, anytime you see a whole bunch of people immigrate here, it's because there's war going on, at least from the Middle East. He's like, yeah, and in both of them, that's why they came here. They both survived the war, and they were such cool dudes. It gave me like another kind of level of respect for Middle Eastern people, because I never really considered what they went through before they got here. You know what I mean? I think we do that with people, like human beings. When we meet each other, we forget that like we had a whole life prior to us meeting. You know what I'm saying? Like when I meet you, you had this whole life prior of all types of crazy shit and all that. When we first meet each other, and we'll think we got each other figured out already and shit, you know? Because of the CBD. Wait, they raided the shop for CBD. Why? What was it, like not real CBD or something? Or was it like the shit I'm talking about? Actually, they raided a smoke shop over here because they were selling real weed. Like they were selling actual weed. The bull, so I went in there, this was after I'd been in there a lot of times. And then he like, cause I would go in there, get my vapes. I take them little kratom shots once in a while. They just get an energy boost. If I'm working all day or something, it helps me keep going. So I'll go in there, I'll get them once in a while. And Bo was my man, and he was telling me one day, he was like, "You smoke?" I'm like, "Yeah, a little bit." And he pulls out this whole, it was like this fucking box with all these, like, you know the boxes where like people, coin collectors put coins and shit? It was like, and it was all different strains. He must have had like 10 different strains. I'm like, what is this like real bud? He was like, yes. He was like, it's real bud, bro. He's like, I'm like, what? And then they ended up getting busted. And the shop never closed either. They just switched ownership real quick. It was like they didn't even miss a beat. CBD is illegal. Wait, what? Are you sure? Why? CBD, I thought that was like harmless. It's messed up what they're doing to weed, I know. I wish this smoke shop I'm talking about, they knew the grower, and yo, they got, this was like the best weed I ever smoked. I think some of the weed they had was crazy. Like the one they had, mule fuel, it was called. It was like this, like it was like black. It had like black, I don't know, it had like black particles in it or something. It was fucking crazy. Like, you know how some weed have a little purple in it? This shit had black spots instead of purple. Yo, what up, Fred? My guy. How you doing, brother? Trump stopped CBD? I wonder why. You know, like, was there a reason? That seems like a weird joint. Why would you make CBD but not THC? The CBD doesn't even, I feel like the CBD is just a placebo effect. I don't even think that shit does anything. Some people swear by it though. They said it helped with anxiety and stuff. So I don't know. That is weird though. But that's when when Trump took office, they were raiding a lot of these smoke shops because they were selling actual weed and then passing it off as like THCA and other shit. Yeah, gently. I like kratom. You gotta be careful though, because you can get addicted, especially to shots. But No, especially like when I'm live streaming or if I'm working. I got a couple different. I got my regular 40-hour week. Believe it or not, I do manage to squeeze in 40 hours of work and go live, and then I have like little side gigs. But yeah, I'll leave the house at 6 a.m. and I won't get back till fucking 11 p.m. And that shit helps me get through. So what did the CBD do for you? Like it still got you high? Was it like actual bud, or what was it? So I think I seen like the liquid. I don't know if like I seen CBD bud though. Yes, it's cause like weed, bro. Weed can like really fuck you up. Weed can get you super fucked up if you're not like a weed smoker. Like if you quit smoking weed for like a few months and you smoke again, that shit gets you fucked up, bro. Well, it feels the same. So what is it, like a little less, maybe like paranoia or something? So the law is supposed to. Okay. So basically, Trump gave the power to the states. Is that what? Because he did that with a lot of things. I mean, that's what he did with abortion. He gave the power to the states so people could vote on it. Basically, if they're pro-life or whatever, they can vote. They can vote on the things, and it can't be a federal. Which I think that's fair. I think that's fair because like some states are super liberal, and that's what they want. And that's why a lot of people live in those states. Like PA is perfect for me because it's a purple. PA is like about as purple of a state as like it can get. We definitely have a lot of nut cases like on the right and left wing. On most of us like don't really give a fuck like that, or if we do, we're like kind of just more interested in learning without trying to add opinions in. You won't see us like arguing about politics. Like definitely never in the street or anything. Only online, and people get mad about that shit. Yeah, Gensley. That's the only ones I seen was the CBD drops, and then with like gummies and shit. So no, whether the feds agree or not. Feds agree or not. For some reason, I'm like struggling to understand this sentence. Some things like are not like they're hard to understand through text. But whether the feds agree or not. So right, that's what I'm saying. So they would, yeah. If the feds, so for the feds, so that would mean this. Whether the feds agree or not, whoever is protecting rights, laws take precedence. So if the feds are not the ones protecting rights, then it would be the state, wouldn't it? Yeah, Nene, that makes no sense that they would ban CBD. That's fucking weird. Yeah, Mister. Nah, I agree with that. Yeah, Gensley. No, they raided more than one. They raided a couple in California, and they this was a while ago too. This is not like a recent. I mean, California been doing that because it's federally illegal. So even if it's legal in a state, yeah, the feds can still. I feel like that would be personal though. Like, how could you even get on the feds' radar? I mean, you must be like making some big money or something. Yeah, Nene, they just need to get paid. Yeah. Yeah, most places are. Delaware is recreational. We got the dispensary. I kind of want to go to it. It's so expensive though. Like, I'll really get better weed on the streets too. The weed I get on the streets is like fucking gas. Sometimes I'll go to the dispensary and the shit ain't even all that, and you pay like $60 for an eighth. It's like some of the dispensaries I noticed, like especially the slower ones, bro. Weed will just be sitting on a shelf for fucking weeks, cause they'll get so much of it that it'll just be on the shelf getting dry and getting fucked up. Yeah, you need that plug. You need the plug. Definitely need the plug. There are. See, I guess my hang up, but I guess this wouldn't be really a good enough argument to keep it illegal. But weed is horrible for some people. Like, weed triggers schizophrenia. I'm pretty sure, because I watched it as a gradual process. I watched as my little brother smoked weed a lot. I watched him, like, his mental health slowly declining until he now he's schizophrenic now. Now, I can't say it's all because of weed, but he was normal his whole life. He had girlfriends. Girls always liked him and shit. He started smoking around 15, 16, something like that. He started, his like social skills started getting worse and worse and worse, and like you just really seen it decline. But when he was high, you could see his social skills were just. But at the same time, you know, that would be the same as, well, alcohol is legal. If he goes and drinks all the time, he'll go crazy off of that too. So I guess it's kind of, you know. Yeah, I ain't going to Kensington for weed either. Actually, I do got some homies up there though. Yeah. No. I definitely agree with you, Mister. That's why I was saying, like, if there was an argument, I maybe like that would be it. But that's not enough. No, that's not enough for me to fucking keep it illegal. I haven't drove through Ani on the channel. I really want to. I want to go through Fifth Street, especially like Cambodian neighborhood. But I only got I've driven through there many times though. I only got a lot of nice spots. Like, it's weird, like over by the transportation center. If you go back in them side streets, those houses are nice. They're like those twin houses. They're like nice ass houses, and people still getting shot and shit. I only Yeah, I should. No, you're right. I will. I'm gonna make a note for that soon. Yeah, that's the thing though, Mater, is that there are people that when they smoke weed, they like literally go crazy. So it can be really fucking bad for some people. My wife grew up in Kenzo. Good for you. Good for you. I dated a few girls. I dated 2, 3 girls that were from Kensington. And they were all cool as shit. It don't really matter where you're from, you know what I mean? Well, yeah, that's what weed does to me. Weed do that to me. Like, if I smoke during the day. I think, was it you that was in the chat that might have said it? I smoked and I was like, you know what? Matter of fact, I don't feel like driving out there. And somebody said something about it. They were like, see, that's why you shouldn't smoke, because it made you lazy. And then I was like, damn, you're right. And then I fought through it and I went and took the trip. But I took the trip because somebody in the comment section pointed out that the weed is making me fucking act weird. See, I don't like the indica and the space rock shit is crazy. That's the shit that's like covered in crystals and shit, right? Like the indicas and sativas, it does all the same shit to me. I can't really tell the difference. Yeah, man, that's the best. I like smoking in the morning though too. Like first thing in the morning. I don't do it like I used to though. I used to wake up and smoke a blunt every single morning. I don't do that at all anymore actually. But I used to love smoking in the morning. Yeah, I'll get like panic attacks, or I'll start doubting myself. Like I'll be on weed and start doubting myself. Some I think that I think weed I think weed can like enhance whatever your feelings are. So like if you're doing great in life and you're happy and positive and you smoke, then I think your experience will be better. But if you're still like kind of like stressed out, like I'll be stressed out. I'm trying to make it. I'm trying to do a lot with this and then everything else I got going on. I'm doing a lot. Sometimes I can, if I smoke, it's like I'll start questioning myself. Oh, you can't. You're not gonna make it. You shouldn't be doing this. This is a waste of your time. But it seems like it's like whatever insecurities I have, it brings them out stronger. Yeah, Mister, I have a love hate relationship with weed also. Yeah, Nene. I think the best is like for real is the strains that have like what is this shit like terpenes or terpenes? The ones because I was starting to look like they some strains have like higher CBD, higher terpenes, higher THC. And I noticed the ones that have like the super high THC make me anxious, paranoid type shit. More like anxiety though, and like just self doubt. It's just a weird feeling. 94 is from PA. Okay. I'll screenshot this. Smoked for 12 years. Okay. Wow, you didn't smoke for 12 years. Damn, that's a long ass time. Started CBD. Okay. So the first time you smoked the CBD, did you get lit? I tried it before and it just didn't do anything. So I don't know. But like yeah, I heard some people swear by it. They say it killed their anxiety and everything. Hunter Root. What kind of music does he do? Mater. Man, Kensington is so fucked up. It's just nah, you cool. You got ADD like I do. We'll be talking about one thing and then fucking I mean, look at our conversation. We went from scientists dying to getting panic attacks from weed. You're not the only one doing it, trust me. I'll put a topic up here and I can never stick to it. What else is going on in the world right now? I'm tired of talking about the war. There's nothing to talk about with the war. It's like nobody supports the war. You know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of a dead topic now. Even Trump supporters like don't want this. I did want them to go and fuck up Iran. I ain't gonna lie, but I didn't want it to be this like long term investment that's gonna fuck my life up. What do y'all think about this shirt? I don't really like it, but I bought it because it's like local clothing company. They're trying to come up, and I just bought it to support. I mean, it's cool actually. That's the front, and then that's the back. Philadelphia. It's kind of hard. I could wear this joint. I like the Kelly green. I love the Kelly green. When I wear green, it makes my eyes light up. They look like a fucking ice or something. It's weird, like the different colors I wear, it like change the way my eyes look. When I wear green, they get crazy. My haircut, you know what's crazy? My haircut's tomorrow. I just looked at the schedule a minute ago. It's not even today. Seen him live, got a picture with him. Okay. I'm gonna check him out. Yeah, I just screenshotted it so I can listen to it. So I can look him up. Said my legs stopped and I fell. God damn. That's high. You were high. You got low to the ground. Yeah, this shirt's cool. This shirt's alright. I'll wear it. There was another local company making Eagle shirts in Chester, and I copped one. I think I was just wearing it the other day. That other one is fire though. This design is kind of basic. The other one I got, it was an actual artist, like Drew's crazy ass design. It's fire. I'll show y'all the shirt. Maybe. It's at my job. I'll be working outside sometimes, so I'll keep like extra shirts in the car because I get all fucking sweaty and shit. Let me see what shirts. Nah, I don't got it. Bro, it's like clothes just collect in my car. It's so bad. Because of the weather, I wear. Anybody want a hoodie? I got two of these bitches. Two of the same John. I bought the wrong size. Yeah, I'm out of pocket, yo. I got 3 hoodies. This is also from coming back from my girl's house. We don't live together yet. But you know y'all ladies love stealing our motherfucking hoodies for some reason. I swear to God, anytime I've ever had a female come over, fucking, I end up losing a hoodie somehow. That's alright, Mater. I understand. Yeah, my homegirl over here, her whole family, they're all Steelers fans. I don't know why. It's like you're from Chester and you're a Steelers fan. Like, I have a hard time respecting you. We got a lot of Cowboys fans out here too, which is weird. I feel like a lot of people will just root for a team just to annoy people. Okay. Bro, the AC in my car is broke. I'm sorry. I'm taking it to the shop tomorrow, so let's see, I gotta get new brake pads, and I'm hoping that I don't have to get a whole new air conditioner, because it's gonna be like fucking $2,000 or something. It's gonna kill me. But I cannot go through the summer with no AC, bro. I cannot do it. My AC broke at the end of the summer last year. So it was like once it got cool, it didn't even matter. So it's been broke all year, but now it's getting hot and I'm like, fuck, I should have fixed that shit. Yeah, it's getting hot now, bro. Especially going live, like just my phone be getting hot. That's why sometimes my live will crash. Yeah, I got a nice little spot though. I'm back in the cut, like I got this little spot behind this apartment complex. I'll come back here and post. We got all this shade. It just feels nice back here. Nice and cool. Oh, damn. Was it like central air? I guess I'm asking central air, like. That's how you could tell from the hood. We're used to motherfucking box air conditioners coming in. Like, oh damn, you have central air? Wow, you're ahead of the times. Oh, wow, a little clock, so that ain't too bad, right? How much you have to come up on for that? How much you have to give him for that? Of course you do, Mater. Of course, I respect it. I respect it. My real like the what I can't stand is Cowboys fans from the Philadelphia area. Like how much lower can somebody get? Like, don't you have any dignity? You know what I'm saying? Like, how are you a Cowboys fan from Philly? You are the. Let me stop because one of y'all might be a Cowboys fan from Philly. I don't know, and I don't want you to report the video. Oh, all right. Yeah, that's always good having maintenance man. See, we work some spots like you'll have a maintenance man, but they won't do shit. We had one at our house in South Philly. Our landlord was supposed to have a maintenance man, and we had a crack in the ceiling in the kitchen, and it got so bad that when it rained, it would just pour through. And one day the whole ceiling just busted open, like the fucking ceiling just like caved in. So we had to get them to come and repair it, and they just like taped up drywall. So when it rained, it just like ripped the tape out. It was fucking crazy. You know what, bro? For some reason, I always fucked with the Raiders. Probably like I like the outfits, I like the gear, but I also like their like underdogs. You know, I like rooting for the underdogs. We rooted for Philly. You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, bro. No, that was illegal as fuck. But I was young. Like, that was I. Well, I think I had my first house. I was probably like 21, 22, and we were renting a row home. I didn't know about my rights. I didn't know about anything. So those people really fucked us pretty good. They kept our security deposit for shit that was their fault. Yeah, hell yeah. The Raiders got the hardest logos. Bro, how salty will Oakland people be that they just snatched the team and sent them to Vegas? Bro, I would be salty. I liked the team when they had damn. Derek Carr. Oh, it's slumlord shit for sure. They have Derek Carr. Who was on that team? Was Ocho Cinco? No, not Ocho Cinco. Who was the running back for that team with Derek Carr? The running back and wide receiver was super solid, but for some reason they just couldn't get it together. This was a while ago now, I guess. Yeah, facts, bro. I mean, if the Eagles aren't in it, then I'm trying to see the underdog win. Cause bro, 2017 when the Eagles won the Super Bowl was like one of the most exciting days of my life. People would never understand what that day was like for us, bro. Like, this is how crazy it was for me. I lived in Florida, and a lot of my homies. I had a bunch of homies from Philly and from Delaware County, so we were all together watching the Philly Eagles game. Soon as we won, bro, I went and bought a ticket. All of us were like, we're gonna all buy tickets and go back to Philly for the parade if we win. And I ended up being the only one, so I'm like, fuck, I'm going without y'all. And then I just met up with my people out here, my cousins and shit. We went down to the parade. I got a fucking flight and flew right back to Philly for that parade, bro. And I'm so glad I did, cause I was like, man, an Eagles fan that didn't go to that parade, they just missed out on like history. Yeah, the parade was lit. Super lit. I didn't go to the second one though. It's crazy I didn't go to the second one and I lived here when it happened. But the first one was different. Like, the first one was so crazy. Oh yeah, the freak. Yeah, the Titans were super solid. Solid defense. Yeah, the Rams too. They both kind of have like similar builds too. They're just like tough, fucking gritty. solid defense. Yeah, I feel like the second one was like optional. The first one was mandatory. You had to go to the first one. I would have flown across the fucking world for that thing. I mean, I flew across the country for it. Oh wow, Tennessee Oilers throwback. Yeah, that is hard. Yeah, that would be hard. Wait, the Oilers were in Tennessee. I didn't even know that. They were in New England too, right? New England, or was it New England Oilers or some shit? The Oilers in New England. Am I tripping? Yeah, football was hard to watch last year, man. Fucking dude, the Eagles just fell apart. It was hard to watch. It was hard for me to watch the Sixers last year. I just gave up. That's like my favorite sports team is the Sixers. Like I love watching Joel Embiid and Maxey, but man, they fell apart. It looks like they're getting it together a little bit now, though. Or Texas, yeah, you're right. You're right, Texas. Yeah, was it the Phillies or the? No, no, it wasn't the Phillies, obviously. No, it was the Sixers. Yeah, the Sixers was like the San Francisco Sixers or something. Yeah, Philly Sixers are the ones that were there. I'm pretty sure. Nah, because how could they have the Phillies in another state? That wouldn't even make sense. Hold on. Let's see what Meta got to say about this. Hey, Meta. Shit. I'm pretty sure it was the Sixers. But let's see. Hey, Meta. What city was Philly's baseball team originated in?
The Philadelphia Phillies baseball team originated in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, the Phillies are from Philly. I mean, I figured that. Hey, Meta. Hey, Meta. Where did the Philadelphia Sixers originate? What state and city?
The Philadelphia 76ers originated as the Syracuse Nationals in Syracuse, New York, before relocating to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania in 1963.
So the Sixers came from New York. So the Sixers. Hey, Meta, could you repeat that, please?
Yes, the 76ers originated as the Syracuse Nationals in Syracuse, New York, before moving to Philadelphia in 1963.
It was the Syracuse Nationals. Then they moved to Philadelphia and changed their name. Oh, yeah, actually, I think it might be the opposite. The Golden State Warriors started in Philly. Hey, Meta. What city did the Golden State Warriors originate in?
The Golden State Warriors originated in Philadelphia,
Yeah.
Pennsylvania, where they were founded in 1946 as the Philadelphia Warriors.
Yeah, so yo, good. That's probably you just got mixed up. That probably is what you're talking about though, because Golden State Warriors started in Philly, and then it was like 1963, I think it said it moved to Cali. All wear snaps with the P on it. Yeah, that's the classic John, bro. That's the classic. You come into like a Foot Locker or something in Philly. It's like they'll have like a whole wall of the Phillies hat in like different colors. Yeah, I heard that before too. I'm gonna ride up to the store. I'm gonna take a ride up to the stove. Bro, my brake pads, I'm getting new brake pads tomorrow. My brakes, I think the brake pads just like wore out today randomly, and it sounds so fucking bad. It sounds like metal grinding on metal. White socks. Where did hey Meta. Hey Meta. Hey Meta, you fucking answer me when I talk to you. God damn it. Hey Meta. You know what, Meta? You're canceled. Fucking canceled. Since well, they must have started like the whole league because they had to have other teams to play against. So what sports? So that's like, we're talking American sports. That's like the first officially recognized American sports team. Would that be like an accurate assessment? Yeah, I'm taking it easy on these brake pads, man. I'm taking it easy on these brake pads because these joints is fucking sketchy. See, I can't drive fast. I gotta chill. Because these brake pads are cracking. Yeah. Yeah, Philly, and I think it is the first established city. You know what's crazy though? Chester is older than Philly. Chester was the original capital of Pennsylvania. So yeah, Chester and Marcus Hook are like, I think they're even older than Philly. I could be wrong. Hey Meta. Hey Meta. God damn it. The fuck did it stop working? Hey Meta. Hey Meta. Bruh. That's the dispensary over there. Listen, we gotta get the Civic painted. Some asshole keyed our shit. Damn. Bro, my car has got so many scratches on it at this point, I don't even care. Someone definitely keyed my shit. But I kind of, it had some scratches already when I bought it, so I don't even care. I bought this joint outright, all cash. Just boom. I don't have any payments on it. But I'm gonna get something. I do want to get something new. But I ain't on it like that. I'm gonna wait till I have like a good bag lined up. What's that? The Mirage G4. Oh, you beat the bull. Oh, you knew who did it and you fucked his ass up? Damn, that's why. Oh, shit. Is he pressing charges on you? I guess he's pressing charges if they lock you up. What a bitch. So he keyed your shit, you beat his ass, and then he called police. A fucking coward. I hate people like that. Yeah, I would have been hot too. I caught somebody trying to steal my catalytic converter. They were under my car. And I ran up and I kicked him in his fucking head, and he got up and he ran. And I just like let him go. The Dones gang. I never heard of that. Well, the boy must have called cops and pressed charges, because if you beat someone's ass but they don't want to press charges, nothing's happening to you. Like if me and some guy get in a fight and I whoop his ass, and actually I did get in a fight one time. Me and my brother got in a fight with these 3 other kids, and we actually like held it down pretty good. And when the cops pulled up and asked if anybody's pressing charges, and we were like, nah, and then nothing happened. There was another time this old head right down the street from here, matter of fact, swung on me, and I dipped it, and I fucking decked him and dropped him, and I had it all on video. So he tried to press charges on me, and I showed the cops. I'm like, look, he swung on me first. He swung, I dipped it, he missed, and then I like pulled him forward so he fell off the curb, and as he was falling, I fucking I gave him a good one. Boom! Like he was already falling anyway. I'm like, I don't start shit with nobody either. I don't know why the fuck I be in these situations. People just play too much, bro. People think everybody out here is just playing. Like you can just go up and say whatever you want to anybody. I don't know how people could be like that. I really like, no matter who it is, I really try to be so respectful to everybody. But I don't know. Motherfuckers be walking around thinking they're important and shit. That's why I don't got time for it. You see me with, I ain't fighting nobody in these days, man. Cause you never know, bro. It could be like, did you guys see what happened to the boy? What's his name? Sneeko? You seen someone just ran up on Sneeko? I'm about to get one of them shots right now. Yeah, y'all seen that shit? The streamer Sneeko. Somebody ran up on him and just decked him, and man, he hit him, it dropped him, and then that Sneeko was getting up off the ground and fucking spraying him with mace. What's going on, man? Go for you. Oh yeah. Who are you playing? Okay. Barcelona.
I love Barcelona.
Yeah.
They lost yesterday.
That's a big soccer town. Yeah, they always gonna have a good team. You got the OPMS gold shots?
Gold shot?
Yeah. I know, I'm sure you do. Let me see.
I'm not here all the time.
Oh yeah, now you good.
He has a car accident today, so I gotta cover him.
Oh, alright. Then is he okay?
Yeah, he's good. I think I see it. What should we talk about? The shot? Or
Yeah, the liquid shots, yeah. No, yeah, I got him here before. I don't see him anywhere though. Oh god. My bad, I didn't see any of you guys' comments. Yeah, I would sue his ass. I would definitely sue his ass. Cause yeah, like I got in a fight. This happened twice now, where the cops said they asked me if I wanted to press charges. Well, one time they asked if I wanted to press charges, and I said no. And then another time, they asked the other people if they wanted to press charges, and they said no. I don't know, it's weird, but that's also this PA laws. Like I think like Chicago and shit, y'all laws are super strict. Like in PA, in Pennsylvania, like our gun laws are super lenient. As soon as you cross the border with Delaware, the gun laws in Delaware suck. Like in PA, we could carry. We got our gun laws are fucking sweet in PA. trying to see. I know y'all had them before, but I don't know.
The gold shot.
Yeah.
Why?
Oh, it's right here.
You found it?
Yeah.
Oh, hello. I found it.
Yep.
This one, right?
Yes, sir.
How much you
Oh,
need
I gotta get my wallet. He usually does like 15 for me.
15?
Yeah. I just gotta get my wallet real quick. Look, let me read your comments because I'm all focused over here. Yeah, like I don't know. I know like when Sneeko first came up, I couldn't fucking stand him. It just seemed like he was like arrogant and cocky. But over the years, he's kind of like he seems like he's really like chilled out and trying to become like a better person. But I mean, I don't fucking know the guy. But at the end of the day, I mean, bro, you can't like just going up and sucker punching somebody and then macing them afterwards. Like, what kind of bitch does some shit? I don't care who it is.
You ready?
Yeah. Thank you, brother.
Thank you so much.
Have a good one, man. So, what are Indiana's gun laws like? Are they bad? Oh, nah, you can't open carry in Philly. I don't think you can open carry in Delaware County where I'm at either. I'm not positive though, so don't quote me on that. But still, like, I mean, it's easy as fuck to get a concealed carry permit. It's like $50. And then, matter of fact, I might go get a slice of pizza while we're here. Fuck it. Go get a fucking slice. But I know if you have your license here in PA, it works in Florida. So if you get your concealed carry in Florida, it works in PA. You can carry here, and it's like transferable. Some good air freshener. Which one was it? Yeah, and you should. You should, especially when people see a woman and she drives. They might see it as like an easy target. It was right around here, over in Chad's Ford, which is like, you probably know Chad's Ford is like super rich. Money, there's no hoods like anywhere near it. And some lady got carjacked. They stole her car with her in it, forced her to get in the back seat, and they fucking raped her. I mean, man, it's fucking teenagers. And it was just this really nice area. You gotta be so careful, especially the ladies, man. Oh, I didn't even notice. Oh, is it like the Johns and the little bottles that hang down? It's like the one it's like in a clear jar and it's got the string hanging off. So I'm not sure. Yeah, I missed it. Bro, the shit with Sneeko though, I can't F me up. Bro, why are there so many people out there that are just like, they just are violent? Like, and it's always like, if you've seen the kid who did it, he looked like some little punk. Like, if he tried to actually fight, he would have got fucked up. What he does, he goes and sucker punches him. It's like, dude. Oh yeah. Can I get 2 slices of pepperoni? Yeah. Yeah, thank you. See, yeah, I'm about to put you on mute in my pocket. All right, we back. Yeah, nah. I mean, I don't really like watch the bull Sneako enough to like really know or have an opinion on him. I'm just saying, bro. Like watching someone on YouTube and just like getting that mad that you want to go like assault them randomly and just sucker punch them, dude. It's just like some bitch ass shit, bro. Come on, you know it is. Even if you don't like Sneako, bro. Imagine that. Like look at my live, for instance. You see these bulls that just come in here and they just be mad at me for no reason. They start talking shit. These are the type of people that do that. You know, they'll be in my live talking shit to me for no fucking reason. One of these people might try to sucker punch me or something in real life. You know what I mean? Like, I would never, just because I don't like what somebody talks about or some shit, I'm not going to go like, suck. If I really have an issue with somebody, I'll be a man about it. That's what I'm saying. Like, people that do shit like that are just fucking cowards, bro. Like, what did Sneako say that was that crazy? I watched, like, a little bit of him recently, and I seen him, like, you know, he's definitely been going after the Jews a lot. Like, he's been talking about that a lot. So, it's like it kind of seems like this is might be a setup. Like, somebody paid for that person to come up and deck his ass. It seems like it was a paid setup to me. We're going to Colorado, dope, bro. That's where Elise is out there in Colorado. And I've never been out there. I don't really know too much about it. Bro, this pizza place has like these crazy ass chairs. It's like mad comfortable, big ass chair. Hey, I don't know nothing about Colorado. What is it like? What are the cities? Is like do they got? Is Denver like a big city? Beautiful, but they got yes. The wildlife. Thank you. Thank you.
One second.
Oh yeah.
You're ready now. Thank you very much.
Thank you, man. No, I'm all good.
Have a good day, okay?
You too.
Thank you.
What an angel. What a sweet little angel that lady was. Damn. Mountain lions and bears is kind of crazy, bro. That is wild. Florida, bro, we had some of the shit we had in Florida was fucking crazy. We had I mean obviously Florida, but yo, they got those the Florida Panther. They're basically just mountain lions. But they call them Florida Panthers. 1, 2. They got fucking Florida got like these iguanas that are like 5 feet long. They're ridiculous. I didn't realize iguanas got that big until I went to Florida. Leadville. Okay. Thank you, Cookie. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, the gators. Yo, I actually like for some reason I fucking love alligators. I used to go, there was this like park where I would just go take a walk, smoke a little blunt, and it was just full of alligators. There was no barriers. There was nothing protecting you from them. Just fucking alligators everywhere. And they don't fuck with you. Like you can get close to them. They don't even not even worry about you, unless people feed them. When people feed the gators, and they like see people, and think that they look at them as food basically. Yeah, fact. Yeah, I think they are the oldest animal. If you go down to the bottom of the Everglades. It's just like the very bottom. I forget what it's called, but it's a mix. Like because it's close to the ocean, it mix the salt water and the fresh water mix. So crocodiles and alligators live together in there, and it's the only place in the world where crocodiles and alligators live together. Thought that was kind of interesting. Turtles too, yeah. Gators knocking on people's doors and pools and shit. Nah, yeah. It's not like for the shit like that when gators are like in people's houses. It's usually because they live by like a lake with a bunch of gators in it. But once I lived in Florida for a little while, I realized that they're pretty harmless. I mean, as long as you stay the fuck away from them, they don't come after you or anything. But they can move way faster than I realized. I took my homie back into this park because I found like their nest where they like actually live, and it's like this little swamp. They had it blocked off with a fence. You weren't even supposed to go back there because it was literally like their home. There was like a lot of them, big ass ones too. Loomis is a very strange company. Very secretive, very fucking weird company. Loomis. Because they have security. They do like security, but then they have like insurance policies, and they have like trust funds and shit like that. All type of weird shit. Bro, how did that girl just come out of the store with a lit cigarette? Y'all seen that? Oh. Isn't the Denver airport where there's supposed to be like a UFO base or some shit? The craziest airport I seen was the Detroit airport. I don't know why, because Detroit doesn't look like it's a big city, but the airport is fucking huge.
Got like a big ass mall in it, bro. The Detroit airport has a train, like just in the airport to take you from one side to the other. That's how big it fucking is. I've never been to LAX. I've been to the San Francisco airport, but we just like kind of walked through it. I didn't really see much of it. Atlanta's got a nice airport. The Philly airport really is like, it ain't shit compared to other airports. When we came back to Philly from Thailand, I never realized how depressed people are in Philly because it's so normal to me. But as soon as we got off that plane into the Philly airport, just the look on people's faces was so different. Like in Thailand, people were smiling, people look happy. As soon as we get off the plane in Philly, people just look fucking miserable. I never even noticed it until I left the country. Yeah, I've never been to Cali before. You get off the plane in Cancun, you're walking on dirt. Holy shit. Yo, did you know Trenton, New Jersey has an airport? Trenton has an airport. I used to use it to fly to Florida because it's so cheap. Dude, it's like a train station. Literally, it's like the size of like a small train station too. I'm talking like it's just this one small room where they scan your bags, and it's like nothing. It's just like it's like this a little bigger than a smoke shop. It's probably like 3 or 4 of these smoke shops, the whole airport. But it's nice. You could just get in and out of there easy. You'd be in security waiting for like 5 minutes. Get right through. Did y'all see that though? That girl came walking out the store with a lit cigarette. Yeah, I heard Cali is bad. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't even know there was a Trenton airport, but I like it. Actually, it wouldn't probably you probably wouldn't be too far from it, I think, right? But I used it a few times coming from here to Florida. It's 'cause it's so cheap. Damn, what the fuck is that boat got going on? Well, Skid Row is like 10 times the size of Kensington. Like Kensington, where all the fiends are at, is all on that main strip. Skid Row is like an entire section of the city. I think it's like 20 city blocks wide or something like that. It's like a whole section of the city. So I couldn't even imagine what that's like. Yo, matter of fact, there was a live stream. I think it might still be up. It's the same channel that has a live stream in Kensington. And it's a CCTV camera. And they have one in Skid Row and they have one in Kensington. I'll be watching that shit sometimes, bro. Like, I'll watch it at night. Yeah, Skid Row is fucking crazy. Kensington is like kind of, they're cleaning it up. It's not like it's not as bad as it was. I mean, they used to have tents all up and down the street. They're not allowed to do the tent thing anymore. They stopped it all under Trump, man. Yo, I don't care what nobody says, bro. If you just look at the way shit was when Biden was president, there's just no denying that it was it was horrible. But that was when Kensington had tents all over the place. And then magically they just disappeared when Biden got out of office. What a strange little coincidence that must be. Thank you, Mommy. Thank you. The Starwalk is dirty and all zombies. Damn. Yeah, I usually try to avoid it too. But there's just like no way to fucking deny how bad that shit was. It was just so bad, bro. The girl walked past me like 5 times. Yo, did anybody see that though? It's this chick over here. I ain't gonna put her on camera. But she just came walking out the store with a lit cigarette. So that means she lit her cigarette in the fucking smoke in the store. Why the hell would you do that? Instead of just waiting until you get outside. It's just like she like lit it in the doorway and then walked out. Like she lit it before she left it. It's almost like she just did it intentionally to be disrespectful, which is kind of weird. Bro, like this shit, it just doesn't matter who you vote for or anything. If you just look at how things were when he was president, like just look at the difference between Kensington. As soon as Trump took over, suddenly all the tents magically disappeared. I mean, there was police all over the place, kind of keeping the shit more under control. And it still is. There's so many fucking cops. They hire like tons of cops just to work in Kensington. They were recruiting people from all around, like other states and shit. So a lot of those cops are young bucks. But somebody's got to do the work. Yeah, I feel you, bro. I would have felt worse for Biden if he wasn't such a fucking asshole like when he was younger. But if you look at some of his interviews, like times when he was answering questions from reporters and stuff, he was so fucking arrogant. Did you guys see the one where he was answering questions from reporters and he got offended by something a reporter said and he's like, do you know who you're talking to? I graduated at the top of my class, like this, that, and the third, da 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 da. And then so I guess Trump had his team look into all of it. And it turns out he graduated like at the bottom of his class and everything he said was a lie. He lied. He said he was a UPenn teacher. And there's no record of him actually teaching a class, although he had an office in UPenn. But Biden went on this whole tangent about like all his accolades and all his schools he went to. But then when you pulled it up and got fact checked, he was just straight lying. And this is when he was young. I mean, he was like probably in his 50s, at least 40s, something like that. Like, I feel you though. I definitely feel you. Like, it is sad to see anyway. It's sad to see that they used him like the way they did. Yeah, hospice nurse, that could be a rough job. I used to work for a funeral home, so I used to work with hospice nurses a lot. And some of them are cool people, like yourself. But man, some of them hospice nurses, and I bet you could confirm that, Nene. some of these fucking hospice nurses, they ain't got no business being a hospice nurse. They be so fucking rude and hard to deal with. Like, my job is just, all right, someone died. You call me, you tell me they died. Is there a crime scene cleanup needed? What is the situation? That's all we need. I just need to get the information. And these hospice nurses like give me fucking attitudes. I'm like, why are you giving me attitudes? Just answer my fucking questions. I'm not here to like fucking go back and forth with any. I don't know. I had some bad experiences with hospice nurses. It was, you know what it was? I know, because it's a lot, it's mostly women, it seems like, in the field. The women that were like foreign women were the ones that were the hardest to deal with. It's like the American ones were usually cool, I never had an issue. But a lot of hospice nurses were from like Jamaica, Haiti, and then like Ghana and some of those countries. And I don't know why, but they have the worst fucking attitudes. The American women were like easy to deal with. Black, white, didn't matter. But the foreigners ones, man, they were fucking horrible. You see the videos like women abusing the elders, it's them. It be the ones that come from other countries. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with them. But I witnessed it myself. Like, it was horrible the way I seen some of these women act. Probably getting a scolding for saving lives. Damn. What was it, like some little blurry white line that you crossed? Where they're more concerned about saving their own ass than saving someone's fucking life. Yeah, I'm gonna actually screenshot that so I can look it up and learn a little more. No, but yeah, Nene, I don't want to like shit on nurses and shit, because a lot of them were really sweet, nice women to work with. But man, I'm just telling you my experience from working with hospice nurses daily, because they'd be calling and reporting deaths so often. Man, we had some fucked up deaths though. I mean, like, I would get phone calls about homicides. I set up funeral arrangements. Yeah, I think so. I'm definitely interested in looking into it. It does sound interesting. It sounds like y'all do a lot of good work too, and I like that. Oh, what, they can take over their homes? Well, I guess sometimes that people have there's no next of kin. That's one thing. That's one thing about being single that is a little scary. If you were single, like you and had to die with no next of kin, that would be tough. That'd be tough, because I've seen that happen a lot. But man, some of the fucking phone calls we got. Oh yeah, I seen that too, man. I seen that too. Yep. I've seen I've had to fight with a hospice nurse, like not fight, argue with her to get the family's information, because I was so tired of dealing with her and her fucking attitude. I said, just give me the family's information, and I'm gonna call them. I don't need to talk to you about this anymore. And she wouldn't give me the family's information. She was acting like she had rights over everything. So, I was like, we'll call the police, we'll get a lawyer, we'll make this a big fucking deal, we'll get you fired from your job, give me the damn number. Because the family had paid for the funeral arrangements, so why the hell would I be talking to her? But yeah, it sounded like she was like trying to run the show and not let me speak with the family. It was very strange. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I don't know why there's so many people like that would get in the field. Like, you know what I mean? You would think like, I even talked to other nurses that are like tired of it. There was one nurse, she worked at a hospital that was very busy, a lot of deaths, and she used to complain. She used to complain about these nurses, not even just the hospice nurses, just like all the nurses. And she was a nurse. She was like, God, I'm so tired of fucking dealing with them. I guess hospice nurses, see, y'all don't gotta be around each other all the time, though. Right, like you kind of, because you do your own thing. Damn, she had traumatic brain injury. What happened? Was it like fucking car crash or something? If you don't mind me asking. Yeah, Nene, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Yeah, there are some people in that industry that just have no fucking business in it. There's some people in that field that have no fucking... Oh, blood pressure. Wow. I didn't even know you could get brain injury from that. Well, I guess if it rushes in her head. Oh, really? Huh. My ex's father, the one that like took me into his home when I was younger. He died in a very strange way. Which is, there's a lot of things that make me wonder. But he went to the doctor to get a checkup, and the doctor told him he had a brain tumor. And somehow, like, I guess he had a cavity in his eye tooth, and the infection went up. I guess there's a vein that connects your eye tooth to your brain, and they said the infection went up that vein and went into his brain and gave him brain cancer, and he died in like a fucking week. Like they told him about it. He went to get a checkup. They told him that he got a brain tumor, and then he died like a week later. Very bizarre. I mean, it was just like out of nowhere. He was always super healthy. He was like 50, 60 something. He looked great. He was in great shape. I mean, that just like see him go like that, like just bam, and just gone. It was very fucking strange. Yeah. Yeah. Oh man. Dang. Well, how is she doing now? Alright, good, bro. Yeah, man, health is fucking... You just never know, man. I'm at that age now, I gotta go get the prostate exam. I'm just like, man, I'm not feeling it, bro. I really do not want to get that shit done. But everybody keeps telling me I should get one done. They said, like, once you pass 40, all men should go get one. I'm like, damn, bro. Like, I don't know. Okay, Nene. Yeah, thanks for coming through. Always a pleasure to have you. Yeah, we'll talk to you later, Mama. Have a good night. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta hold her down, bro. You gotta hold her down, man. I end up with a lot of women with fucked up families because I have fucked up families, so we like relate to each other. The problem is that we'll have a lot of the same fucking issues. Everybody's got their issues, but it's like when people have the same issues, it's not good. You need someone that can kind of balance out certain aspects of you. Yeah, that's your lady, bro. That's how you should feel. But unfortunately today, a lot of people are chasing other things than like a real connection. A lot of people just want like someone that looks good so they can take pictures and put them on Facebook. Oh, look how good I'm doing. Whole time motherfuckers is cheating on each other and fucking fighting all the time. So when you get like that real connection with a woman, it's special, you know? Yeah, I never got married. I was just been too, like my ex, we were together 7 years, and she's like, she was mad that I never asked her to marry her, and something was telling me not to do it. Just do not marry this girl. I've been with her all these years, and something was just stopping me, and I ended up catching her cheating. I'm like, thank God I did not marry that fucking girl. Cause we were talking about having kids and everything. I mean, I don't know. And that also might have something to do with like my upbringing. I'm scared to get married because I've seen, like what I've seen with marriage was just like complete fucking catastrophe. But that was just my experience. What I seen was bad, so it like always made me kind of scared to make that commitment. I would imagine like going through the divorce process must be rugged. Damn, man. Yeah, fucking. Dude, yeah, getting cheated on is like, it's hard. It was fucked up too, because it was like, her excuse was that I was never around. But we had talked about I was going to school full time, and then I was working full time. I was working 50 hours or 48 hours or something a week. More than 40 hours. I was working 6 days a week. 8-hour shifts, and I was going to school from like 6 a.m. to 12 p.m. every day. It was like I was really just trying to grind it out and get a degree and shit. And then she was fucking cheating on me, and I wasn't around, so I didn't know. And she's like, "You're never around." I'm like, I know. This is what we talked about. Like, I'm doing this shit so we could eat, so we could win. Have good lives, and you're gonna step out. But I just left. I don't got with that. I'm not playing with that. Like if you show me a little bit of disloyalty, I'll just never talk to you again. I don't care how long we known each other. I don't care. I'm not repairing nothing. Once someone cheats, you're cooked. There's no coming back from that. People will try to fix a relationship. Then somebody's driving on a flat. That just totally fucking distracted me. I forget what I was even about to say. The situation's voice comes. Oh yeah, I mean, bro, every man that I know has been cheated on. It's like, it's not. I don't even think it's like a personal thing at this point. Like now, when I think about it, I just don't care. You know what I'm saying? Cause I mean, I know that I was loyal. I held it down. I did my part, and she didn't do her part. So that is what it is. You know, I moved on. Life goes on, man. Life goes on. Bro, the get back was so fucking good, dog. It was like right when I didn't have a MySpace or any. This was MySpace days, so I didn't even have MySpace or anything, social media wise. But then when we broke up, I made a MySpace, and bro, for some reason, I had better looks back in my 20s, and dude, my MySpace blew up. Like all these girls were hitting me up on MySpace. I had just gotten cheated on too. I'm like, oh yeah, we about to go crazy. We lit. So there was this one John I was fucking with. There's this girl I was fucking with, and she was a Puerto Rican John. She was bad. And this was right after my girl cheated on me. And well, like probably like a month or so after I caught her cheating, I linked up with this girl. And this girl was a freak though. Like her MySpace had pictures of her like on all fours, poking her ass up in the air, and she was bad, bro. And she was showing it off on MySpace like crazy. She was just a Joan like to have fun with. She's just like having fun, you know what I mean? Like, and I mean, I was cool with that. Was my 20s. I was trying to have fun too. But so me and my girl were like kind of trying to work it out, I guess. But then when she seen the John that I was messing with behind her back, bro, because the boy that she cheated on me with wasn't shit. The girl that I cheated on her with was way better than her. Like, not even close. What I didn't realize, this was crazy. While we were together, when we first got together, she was a little chubby. Like a little heavy set. But I liked it. You know, it was like a little weight. But she just kept getting bigger and bigger as the years went on, and I didn't notice. It was like watching the paint dry. And then when I like stepped away from the relationship, got cheated on, all this shit, and then so the girl that I was fucking with, like seeing pictures, she was like, "That's your girlfriend?" She was like, "Ew." It was like I lost points for it. I'm like, damn, she was bad when I met her, and then I don't know. I was in love, you know what I mean? I wasn't really noticing it until we broke up, and I look back and I'm like, damn, I got cheated on by that. Yeah, I don't like it depends how they say unk though, bro. It depends how they say unk. Yeah, cause like sometimes they'll say unk and it's like you could tell it's like they got respect. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they'll just say it like you're an old head though. But I look young too, so a lot of people. The only thing is that the gray hairs in my beard give it away. That fucks it up for me a little bit. But otherwise, yeah, people would never guess my age. Yeah, that shit's crazy. It's funny though, cause we always like unk was always a word that we used as respect. Like at least in like my culture, like when we call someone unk, like with Italians and Irish and the Asians too, when we call somebody unk, with Asians we just say uncle, but Italians, Irish we'd say unk. Like we had Uncle Mike, everybody just called him unk. That was like his name, and he was super respected, Italian guy. He was from Germantown, but you know he was always in South Philly where all the Italians. Yeah, because they like change. It's different, but that's an old word, but we didn't use it so often. It was really kind of reserved for like certain old heads that was really unk. Now it's just like everybody that's older than them is unk. That's why I don't like this shit. What's up, Pop? Pop, the young bulls be calling you unk out there? Do you guys learn English in high school? Like, does everybody over there speak English for the most part? We got such a disadvantage in America, bro. Like, damn near the whole world can speak more than one language, except for us. We're like a lot of us at least. My great grandmother actually spoke Gaelic. But yeah, like even in Thailand, the kids start learning it in school, so most of them knew English. A lot of the kids like talking to me, and then they would be picking up like lingo and shit, different lingo. Like when we were in Thailand, I had them saying John. They were saying John, like, yo, let me pass that John. They barely spoke English and they were saying John. There was a couple things I had them saying. By accident too, they just picked it up hanging around me. Shit was funny. I fuck with the Asians though, man. I got so many homies that's Asian boys that's such good dudes, man. Like not even just the women, like the men. I really fuck with Asian people. Like they just got their culture is just like all about respect. You know what I'm saying? Philippines. Oh, you know what? Like down in Philippines, there's other countries. I think Vietnam, where like the people in the call centers make more money than anybody. I used to work at a call center, and we rented out other call centers in the Philippines. Like, cause once we got too busy, we couldn't handle all the sales. We started off small, like 4 or 5 sales guys, and the shit really blew up. So instead of hiring more employees, the office started renting out call centers in the Philippines, and they were paying people. They raised it to $5 a day, but at a point they were paying these people $2-3 a day, a whole fucking day to work. But these people, yeah, bro, some of them speak English with like American accents. Have you ever heard that? Like you'll be talking to them on the phone, like at least like the women. It was mostly women, a few men, not many though. But you'd be talking to them on the phone because I would have to transfer calls over to them, and I didn't even know they were from the Philippines. Someone told me one day, and I was like, "No, listen to her voice." They were like, "Yeah, that's how they sound." They make more money than like fucking doctors over there. The people that could speak really good English. Yeah, I guess that $5 a day goes a long way in the Philippines. That's fucking crazy. Ugh. That kratom be kicking. Damn, I should have got an iced tea or something. Yeah, bro. Nah, yeah, they had me eating, dog. When we were in Thailand, it was lighter though, cause her family really just like at the dinner table, it would just be like fish, rice, and then like bok choy. I don't know, I forget what they call bok choy in English, but it's like Chinese. What do they call it? It's like Chinese asparagus. This is just because I only really have eaten this kind of food with Asian people, so I don't even know what Americans call it. They used to call me Buck Y, joking around, and that meant white boy. But then I seen on some Gangland documentary, there was some white dude that was like in the Yakuza, and they called him Buck. What was that? Buckwai, and they said it meant white devil. So I'm like, wait, were they calling me white devil that whole time? I'm like, hold on. Hey Meta. You know what? I'm gonna ask Meta what that means, cause they told me it means white boy. So I was like, all right, it's not that big of a deal. But then I seen the gangland shit. They called him Buckwai, and it meant white devil. I'm like, God damn! I hope they weren't calling me that. Hold on. Hey Meta. Hey Meta. Bro, what is wrong with these glasses? They keep fucking up. Pay $500 for these shits. Shits don't even work. The way they said it was funny too, like Buckway. Buckway. Hey Meta. Bro, Meta. What is wrong with Meta? Hey Meta. Bro, this shit won't fucking work. Hey Meta. Bro. This is retarded. Shit was just working. Yeah, now I want to find out if that meant white devil or white boy, cause there's a big fucking difference. There's a big fucking difference. I hope they weren't calling me white devil that whole time. It was like years. It was funny. I actually started picking up like some Thai words and some Chinese words being around so much. I was starting to be able to understand Thai, cause I was picking up so many words. I don't remember anything anymore. I could say like Sawati Kap. Cop gun cop. I'm just trying to see if I can get these metas to work. For sure, homie. Always a pleasure, homie, to stop by anytime, man. I'm probably gonna get off in a minute. I might be on tonight though. I want to try fucking with that podcast shit. I want to see what that does. I got some lighting, some background lighting. I got a camera I think I could hook up and use for it too, so it'll be like high quality, like real, like it'll look professional. So we got some shit. We're investing. We're trying to take this to the next level. This is just like ground zero. You know what I mean? Pop, you getting out of here, homie? I'll holler at you, man. Yeah, I'm gonna sign off now too. But yeah, I'll get up with you later, dog.